evening. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
You're audible.
Am I audible? Hello,
Yes.
Sapna ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, we all can hear you.
Yes, Anju ma'am, you are audible.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think so. You all are here on the forum. We'll be shortly starting the event in next 2 minutes. So Sapna ma'am, can we start our event?
For sure, ma'am.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Greetings to all. A very warm welcome to everyone present here on this chilling evening. Welcome to those who believes in the power of dream and who will like to join me in exploration of that in our lives. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwarai, Guru Shakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Gu and Ru combine to form Guru, which means the one who brings darkness to light. A Guru is one who has immense knowledge, wisdom, and command over a subject and make use of it to guide his disciples. Teachers or Gurus are the building blocks of society. They educate people and help them to become better human beings. And to give that due respect to all Gurus, Shree Krishna Educare is again back with its annual award ceremony of year 2020. With incredible delight and fulfillment, I remain here to give an inviting disclosure on our most anticipated yearly day of year 2020, which is the International EDUCATI Conference and Awards for Excellence in Education. I'm feeling amazingly special to have this chance to address all of you at this significant second of praising our Shree Krishna Educare annual award ceremony today. The present educators are the eventual fate of our state, just as our nation. Splendid appearances that I'm seeing today, getting grants and showing their abilities, will grow up and unquestionably will be the resident of our adored world tomorrow. They may grow up to make incredible progress, name, and acclaim just as high human qualities. Be that it may be, then again, we want them to be acceptable individuals, likewise, and improve this world a spot to live in. Without a doubt, we are fortunate to have such educators, mentors, and teachers who perceive this. On the off chance that this framework and educators are the two assets accessible to the all educational institutes, we as a whole are assembled here on this annual award ceremony day to propel and motivate the youthful personalities to grandstand their gifts. But yes, we have not only gathered to celebrate the achievements of our educators, but also to bring eminent and vibrant personalities to tell about their values and ethics, which give examples to all the participants as disciples, compassion, and enthusiasm for learning. So now I'd like to hand over the dice to the magnificent personality, Mr. Kush Kulhetra, CEO and founder director of Shree Krishna Educare, an educator with great leadership capabilities and immense knowledge in assessment and evaluation. He has been in the field of education for more than 2 decades. He was awarded the Guru Shrestha Award with gold medal by National Business of Association New Delhi in year 2013 and honored by All India Kulkshetra Kalyan Samiti as the best teacher of Delhi for his 16 long years of service in the field of education. He was the secretary of CBSE Schools Forum at Gwalior, named Gwalior Savotia Complex. He has been the center superintendent and head examiner for many CBSE exams and the city coordinator of PSA exams. He is appointed as the master trainer of CCE capacity building workshops, classroom management, remolded assessment, and trainer for school-based modern assessment techniques. So here I request you, sir, to give a sparking start to our event by giving a welcome speech. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A very good evening to everyone. I'm Kush Kulshrestha, and on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare, first of all, I would like to welcome each and everyone, because this is our pleasure. Like, we have got eminent personalities throughout the world, I should say, throughout the world we have on the same platform. And as already Madam has shared, Shree Krishna Educare, we are into the field of education from almost last 3 years, and we are into the training.
Voice is very less.
So we provide various kind of trainings. We help the school if they want to set up, and if they are planning to start, and if they want to implement any kind of thing in the school.
We can't hear it clearly, ma'am. We cannot hear it clearly.
Now is it fine? I'm audible?
No, sir, the sound
No,
is
no.
Now it is fine?
So it's better now.
It's better. Thank you. So Shree Krishna Educare basically deals in the training, basically deals in all the educational subdomains also. So and we used to organize various educational events. 2 years back, we have organized one mega event, and right now, due to the COVID-19 and this pandemic, we have conducted today's International EduX Award, and in this we have invited so many educationists from various countries. Almost we have the people from 12 countries. So on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare, again I welcome each and everyone, all the speakers, and we have got the guest of honor from Greece, Madam Evangela, and we have the special guest. So I welcome everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enthusiasm, which was contagious, sir. And we hope in future also, Shree Krishna Education will provide us such an amazing global platform for connecting. So let's move ahead, friends, with the inaugural ceremony of today's event with a traditional welcome dance by Mr. Rahul Gupta and Mr. Bharat Gupta. The famous Indian international dancers, father and son, performed at many international events. Father, Mr. Rahul Gupta, is also an international awardee in classical dance. He is personally giving professional dancing training to Master Bharat Gupta as his guru.
Namaskar. I, Rahul Gupta, and my son Bharat Gupta. We're very, very thankful to Shree Krishna Educare to give us the chance to perform today on this digital platform. So today we both are going to perform a Shiva Natyanjali in front of you. So we're going to present our items. Namaskar. Thank you.
Manujana Sakala Sura Sanuta Padam King King Jam Jam Jana 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 Nupuralaya Gati Gana 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 Viti Hari Se Vita Akuda Diskuda Hari Kata Yoga, Priya, Jaya Jaya Jaka Jaka Kashira Bhushayan Rupa Bhayankar Kamaruka Hasta Pritija Sagat Dikshitana Desha Kautuam Yoga Priya
Wow, that was marvelous and wonderful. I was mesmerized from start to finish, wishing for an endorse. Now, on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare, I'd like to welcome our guest of honor, Miss Evlentia Vasiloko from English Academy of Language in Greece, to speak few words of motivation for all the participants of today's event. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello, greetings from Greece. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Very clear.
Thank you very much for inviting me to your event today. I feel very privileged and honored to be with you. I would like to say a warm welcome to all the participants and all the esteemed speakers. I would like to say, first of all, that education is powerful, is the power that can change our minds, that can change habits, that can change the whole world. So here we have gathered together today to celebrate the power of knowledge, each and every one of us with his or her own different contribution. So I would say more regarding the power of knowledge when I will start my presentation. That was all from me. Do you want me now to continue to the presentation?
Yeah, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me share my screen. There is also some background noise. I don't know if it is possible to remove this background noise. Thank you very much. I will start with the words of Arthur Clarke, who said that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. And when we talk about magic, we refer to the new age of science, the three-dimensional holographic technology. So I decided today to talk about the human holograms, as I think that they have revolutionized the futuristic education system. The presentation's objective is just an exploratory talk on conceptualizing the strengths of holograms as an effective educational tool, especially for higher education. So it will mainly focus on the potentials of educational technology trends in 2021. What is educational technology, first of all, and how can it shape the future of learning with EdTech? The Association for Educational Communications and Technology has defined EdTech as facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. By having a look at the etymology of the word, a hologram is a word that is composed of the Greek terms holos, for whole view, and gram, meaning written. So a hologram is a three-dimensional record of the positive interference of laser light waves. A hologram is a physical structure that diffracts light into an image. The term hologram can refer to both the encoded material and the resulting image. A holographic image can be seen by looking into an illuminated holographic print, or by shining a laser through a hologram and projecting the image onto a screen. Here we talk about an optical geometry, and there are two basic geometries for holograms, where the light is shown through the hologram and reflection in which the hologram reflects light. Let me start with the history of holograms and what exactly holograms are. The roots of today's holographic technology can be found in the Pepper's ghost illusion that used in the Victorian theaters in the 1860s to produce realistic ghosts through a series of optical projections. So it is named after the scientist John Henry Pepper, who popularized the effect. It is based on the law of reflection. And of course, for those who are not familiar with the law of reflection, let me simplify it a bit. The law of reflection in brief is, as you can see here, we have two rays, the incident ray and the reflected ray and the normal ray. So the incident ray is a ray of light that strikes a surface, and the reflected ray is the incident ray where the light is reflected by the surface. So the normal, or the property, is the relations between the two lines which meet at the right angle, the vertical angle. And this is the basic concept behind holograms. This is a representation as it has been conceived by Howie Dong, a university PhD student from the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Let's have a review of literature now. What recent research says on holography? In recent years, 3D holographic technology has been used outside the education field, in communication, military training, entertainment, virtual augmented reality, and medical training. Holographic technology as a learning tool has the potential to promote a student-centered learning environment, and it places students in an interactive environment that helps them to construct knowledge based on their learning experiences. Augmented reality is different from virtual reality, and virtual reality is different from holograms. Let me a little bit clarify on the terms. The virtual reality aims to replace the real world, whereas the augmented reality supplements it. It combines layering enhancements on an existing reality. So the augmented reality brings the virtual information to any indirect view or user's real world environment to enhance the user's perception and interaction with the real world. Azuma defined augmented reality as a system that combines real and virtual. And this is a modern picture for a hologram that creates a sense of physical presence. By going deeper now to holograms, I would like to refer to the words of Ralph Jones, who said in the Face magazine, that was a magazine awarded for innovation, that holograms, and that was very, very strong language, have the power to resurrect the dead. Do you want to see Michael Jackson live in concert? Digital technology can bring him back to life. Have you never got around to watching Whitney Houston perform? Travel to Sheffield and see her out on stage singing her greatest hits. And what is most important here is that she can dance more enthusiastically than she ever did in her life. Within 10 years, Ralph Jones says, DJs will be replaced by them. We will use them to speak to one another, holograms. And what does the near future hold for holograms? And I would extend that question, and I would ask as an educator, what does the near future hold for holograms in education and not just in society as a whole? And his colleagues, we can have tactile holograms. There was a team at Sussex that tried to make tangible images and produced ultrasound waves that helped to touch it. And by touching it, the people can actually feel the vibrations in their hands or the hotness of the object. And these touchable holograms can give students a sense of immersion, says Subramanian, of an application, suggesting a deeper involvement. What have been the applied technology uses now in education? So far, we have seen the two-dimensional media. The way and this media can use materials such as paper, canvas, computer, and they make artifacts that are essential. Media has been used in the educational settings because they are convenient, they are familiar, flexible, portable, and inexpensive. However, one disadvantage is their two-dimensional static representation. They do not reflect the natural world, which is three-dimensional. Today, the three-dimensional technology in education is possible through the virtual 3D environments, which are more appropriate for learning because the student is submerged in a virtual world, representative of the natural world. The holographic augmented reality is possible. And real holograms are 3D images created by interference of light beams. I would like to read the words of Contero, Neya, and Saurin in 2006 as they were cited in Katsioludis and Jones in 2018. Instead of arena, the potential in educational settings could be the next step in enhancing the experiences of both the learner and the instructor. And as educational paradigms shift from teacher-centered to more student-centered models. The 3D virtual presence lecturers, the new hologram technology, was unveiled at the university for the first time, and that was the Imperial College Business School, the world's first holographic university lecture at Imperial College Business School, as I said before. This is just a screenshot from this first holographic university lecture. You can see that there are the real in life presenters with holographic presence from distinguished and eminent speakers from around the world, and they sit around them, and the people appearing as holograms will be able to see the audience and interact with the audience as well. These are just the reactions from the people who participated. I just selected two of them. They said that I was amazed. I couldn't expect the level of engagement or to have the kind of 3D effect of being able to speak to somebody and being able to interact with somebody. That was pretty an amazing experience. And you can see the wonderful and the amazed look they have on their faces. Zach Wolfit, the lecturer and researcher in Holland University in the Netherlands, claims that through holograms, we can bring in lecturers from across the globe, and they can appear in front of students in a synchronous, realistic manner. The faculty teaching can be done at several places in the same time because with time differences, for example, Asian students, it's not easy for them to catch up a lecture in the USA. Everything can become feasible. The majority of previous research states that 360-degree hologram of three-dimensional images allows viewers, especially students, to view the object or the subject learned from different angles. And these different angles can bring them to predict and interpret from various perspectives. And this is what we always need, after all educators. This can finally involve the cognitive development among the students and increase the student understanding and achievement. What are the benefits now of holograms in future education? Why should we consider this perspective as educators? Because they can offer enrichment in learning environments. The holographic teachers are a vision of mixed reality. They blend the physical with the digital in modern curricula, and they promise a better level of interactivity and engagement with the student population. There is an increased sense of real presence projection that sparks the students' interest and triggers their interest. Being transformation in video teaching technologies, the viewer is very engaging rather than becoming disengaged in online education. Because most of our learners nowadays, they are glued to a screen vision, fatigue, or cognitive overload. But the life-size presence makes learning more personal. It becomes more personalized. So there is an increased connectivity with students. Can we actually talk about the video conferencing in action, that from Skype or Zoom, we can move on to a 3D holographic presentations? Because video conferencing can be anything from a Skype session between a mother, a daughter, between friends, but it can also extend to 3 holograms of people across the world appearing as if they are standing next to you. I continue with the benefits of holograms. They explain also concepts difficult to understand in 2-dimensional subject matter. And it is more easily conceptualized through the 3-dimensional visualization, especially in the education fields of medical and health science areas. Holograms allow the medical students to improve their special awareness of the human body and learn about the complexities of anatomy that they cannot be taught through a textbook or a computer screen. This technology could also help other study fields like art, architecture, engineering, where the students can view the structures and the models in 3-dimensional form. So what is important to realize here is that we as teachers in universe exist in a 3-dimensional form, the length, the width, and the height, or if you like, the longitude, the latitude, and the altitude. Then we move on to a 2-dimensional existence through the Zoom screen, and then we can transform this presence to a 3-dimensional again. Because if you look down the basic spatial dimensions, the most preferable one is the 3-dimensional one. We can also talk about the 3D holographic teaching presence. If you look at the image that is incorporated in the slide, there is a simulator of a holographic projection, like in science and fiction movies. So the most important term for me to use here is that holograms can rehumanize the 2-dimensional self and online distance learning, because the hologram format becomes the 3-dimensional designing of the second dimensional self. In a video lessons, the students may be sitting behind a computer and viewing from their smartphone. The 2-dimensional flat screen image of the lecturer removes the element of our humanness, but with a hologram presence appearing life-size before students, it seems like there is an intense level of dimensional engagement. It is more than a pure dimensional existence. We talk about 3-dimensionality benefit. So proceeding to the concluding remarks of mine, we should consider the following questions. Are indeed the hologram universities, classrooms, presentations, video conferencing the new norm in the future of education? Is this technology here to stay? Is it just a fancier version of technology or an approaching holographic era? Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.
Thank you so much, madam, for sharing the vision of an integrated community and for being so incredibly supportive. Your generous gift of time and expertise are deeply appreciated. Thank you for speaking with us all today. We are grateful for the time and effort you took to share your thoughts and experience with this forum. The pessimist
pleasure.
sees difficulty in every opportunity, but the optimistic sees the opportunity in every difficulty. This is what our next guest, Dr. Kulbhushan Sharma, the president of NISA Personalities, talks about. Mr. Kulbhushan Sharma is the president of National Independent School Alliance, NISA, state president of Patriotic Forum of India, and state working president of National Human Rights Protection Organization. Previously, he has been the General Council member of the Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan and member of the School Education Rules Review Committee. So, I would like to welcome you, sir, today and would request you to speak few words of motivation for our audience today. Over to you, sir.
Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. Dr. Kulbhushan Sharma will be joining after 1 hour because he is having the flight.
Okay, okay.
You can continue with.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So moving ahead, friends, Brian Tracy correctly said once that the future belongs to the competent. Get good, get better, be the best. Our next special guest, Mr. Rajabhai Pathak, who is the founder of Sattva Vikas School in Gujarat state of India, proves this proverb. Mr. Raja Pathak is a director of Sattva Vikas School, Udgam School and Swastik School in Gujarat. A man who not only encourages, inspires others and kindles ray of hope to change the education system leading toward better understanding. Clear and in the tune with the times heading towards the 21st century to make the vision dream come true. We welcome you, sir, on this forum and would request you to speak few words of encouragement for all of us. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. At the outset, I congratulate Kush sir because he has proved that education has no limits. Even the countries also can join hands. And today we are talking with almost many friends from different countries of the world. So it's a great thing. Keep it up. And I congratulate the Shree Krishna Education for this. The pandemic has swiftly opened up the frontier of at-home learning and accelerated the adoption of teaching software across schools, universities, and even businesses. Learning methods change, particularly overnight, as teachers and students alike considered how digital solution could plug the gap left by national lockdowns and social distancing measures. The shift was not unexpected. Technology has been enhancing classrooms online instruction. Not only does technology enable access to the world-class education from the confines of your own home, but it can vastly enhance students' ability to learn. One size fits all factory model of education is totally outdated today. However, we now have the opportunity to construct a system that meets the evolving needs of learners of all ages We must give them the tools they need to become successful, and that means offering personalized and tailor-made learning and teaching. This starts with an overhaul of curriculum as we know it. No doubt, science, mathematics, and history are important subjects that every student should have a basic level of understanding of. But we must reimagine the very concept of a curriculum that make it individually responsible and a better reflect the fast-paced world we live in. New subjects are being created every day. New media, e-business, computer-human interaction are all courses that are unlikely to have existed before 5 years. Yet now, there are some of the most important fields of studies as the digital landscape continues to change. In the years to come, students will not be forced to learn a standard curriculum. Students don't need to know everything, rather they need to have a grounding of certain basic things. By 2040, I envisage that students will be offered a buffet of subjects from which they can choose based on their particular skills and interest. We will move away from the idea of specifying a restricted number of subjects to study and instead give students credits for specialized subjects they have chosen. Given the speed at which the information is shared and knowledge becomes absolute, I also see us moving away from the concept of finishing education once the student has left school or graduated from university. To do any kind of job at a decent level, we will have to be continuously learning and challenging our understanding. Virtual platforms will plug the gap and allow us to move towards lifelong learning model. People of all ages can return to education at a time they wish to improve their grasp of a particular subject or learn things that apply a new field they are in. Given the ease of accessing AI-powered educational platforms and portals, technology will enable the removal of all boundaries that prevent people from learning long after they have left formal education. I personally feel that education itself teaches us to change ourselves. So anyhow, education system will have to change itself, and luckily, it will have more caring system because it will be more of an individualized learning. Teachers will be needed in any of the systems because teachers are the one who tells the between the line things which is more important to learn, and it makes learning very easy. So this, in such future, let us be a lifelong teachers also, lifelong learners also. Any teacher by definition is a student, and I foresee that the model of education in the coming days will enable teachers to teach in a manner they want, in a specific courses they want to teach, and they also will learn and keep on teaching and training the students in a newer manners. Thank you very much.
No matter how the final vote goes, I want you to know that what you said had a significant impact on many of us, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Today, we are here to announce the lucky winners of 10 major award categories and also to appreciate the victory of a respected award recipient. A great congratulations to all the finalists. You have certainly established a very appreciable benchmark for other educators across the world too. We hope that you will continue to perform well in your respective career and in other areas too. To begin with the first category of award, I would like to request our jury panel member, Mr. Madhukar Narayan, Chairman MSQCC Mauritius, to do the announcement of awards for Eduspreneur, Publications and IT Solutions. Mr. Madhukar Narayan works at Director General World Council for Total Quality and Excellence in Education and Chairman, Mauritian Society for Quality Control Circles. Handing over the dice to you, Mr. Madhukar Narayan, sir.
Greetings from Mauritius. It is a great pleasure for me to be associated with the Shree Krishna Educare from many years and to have been collaborating. And today, it's a pleasure for me to announce the awards for an Edupreneur, Publication and IT Solutions, Teachers Trainer, and School Administrator. The award goes to, first, the best school administrator having excellence in effective leadership and planning. Mr. L. Balachandra from PTS Senior Secondary Public School, Tamil Nadu. And the second winner is the best visionary school administrator of the year 2020. Mrs. Akansha Mishra from Senbin Sen City School and Hostel, Varanasi. The third winner is the outstanding young school administrator of the year 2020. Mr. Qazi Mohammed Mian from the Scholar School, Delhi. The fourth award, the Progressive School Administrator of the Year 2020, Miss Nancy Doryani from Mascot Public School, Sagar, MP. The Best School Administrator having excellence in providing exceptional support and coordination, Mrs. Sabia Dylan Mangat from Iswar Singh, Dev Samaj Senior Secondary School, Chandigarh. Sixth, the youngest trainer of the year 2020, Miss Sonam Kapoor from Podar International School, Chandrapur. The 7 awards goes to the best teacher trainer for excellence in emerging approaches and trends in faculty training, Dr. Malikanjan Karimangji from RMG Maheswari English School, Ladvi, Surat, Gujarat. 8th award goes to the Best Progressive Entrepreneur of the Year 2020, Mr. Tegas Suma Shyam from the Education. Best Education e-magazine of the year 2020, Vedic Maths World Editors, Hardik Best Education e-magazine of the year 2020, Vedic Maths World Editors, Hardika Parikh, Mrs. Dishi Trivedi Parikh. Best Digital Solutions Company in India, having excellence in innovative school, ERP, 2020, Mr. Naveen Mani Dixit, Flawless India PVT Ltd. The best book publication having excellence in quality content for school education. Book Magazine India PVT Ltd from Vedic Maths Learning System VMLS. The best teacher trainer having excellence, communication and soft skills goes to Dr. Khushbu A. Triban from DG Sanghvi College of Engineering, Mumbai. Okay, these are the 12 awards which have been awarded to these personalities for the publication and IT solution, teachers, trainer, and school administrator, announcement of awards for entrepreneurship. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank you, sir, on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare for your judgment today. As judging individual person on their individual achievements is not an easy task, but you did it fantastically, sir. Thanks again, sir. Rob Siltanian said it very correctly that people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones work to its fullest. So, on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare, I would like to call upon our first keynote speaker of this evening, Mr. Petri Londaskorpi from Finland, to throw some light on today's theme of discussion, which is the future for school education. Mr. Petri is a trained teacher, MEd and PhD student, and has been training teachers, designing distance education system at different schools, universities and companies, as well as training international organizations, UNESCO, EU, and also writing tutoring and student support guides. His research is focusing on the implementation processes of ICT in education by teacher training and the new pedagogical methods, AI, robotic, and AR, VR. I'd like to further hand over the dice to you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. And greetings and good evening from Finland. It's midday here, so I can show you. Can you share my screen on the big screen?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay, now it's Avichka showing me. So can you share my video? Okay, so good evening and namaste to everybody. So I think that I'm audible. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, very well.
Okay, can you share my screen, my video on the big screen?
You can share, sir.
Okay, so I will share my screen. So you will. I have a presentation for me. So can you see this presentation now? Okay, so now we have faced the new situation when everybody is talking about blended learning and distant learning and things. And in Finland, we changed the system from the traditional classroom training to distant or absent teaching in one weekend, and we started to talk about hybrid teaching, because it's not about blended learning, it's about teachers' new skills and the paradigm change of teaching, and that is the, could say, the big or could say giant leap for every educator today, that they have to renew the thinking what they have been doing before, and this is the best thing what has happened in the education since about 100 years, and I'm very happy about it. So why we have to do this change? We started in Finland the change in 1919. So the first new kind of educating and curriculum change happened in 1994, because the change was already seen since. And after that, we have been updating and developing our curriculum every 5 years. So now we have a new curricula adapted at 2016, and it has 3 new subjects for every child: entrepreneurship, robotics, and computer thinking. And that's implemented in every subject. So the technology has changed so rapidly that only the young people can keep on it. So we have to remember that every child who starts the school this year, they will be members of the society in 15 to 20 years. That means that we really don't have to or want to teach them the past. And today's skills are not absent in that time. In 2035, when the first ones are starting their life in members of the society, we don't know what the future is, but we can start visualizing it and making plans that the richest market and labor market will be totally different. So the thing is that today the traditional school is concentrating in standardizing the education and making national tests and standardized tests. But what is needed today in the working world is totally different. Already in 2020s, we see that almost all the industry has very holistic minded states, and every job is being more and more creative. And if we think a couple of years forward, most of the people will work or has as a co-worker the artificial intelligence, which need to be conducted and worked with. There are plenty of things. The Internet of Things has flood in our houses. You can't buy a refrigerator which doesn't connect to the internet today. So everything is connected, and people need the skills in the future more and more to be organizing and controlling all these things. But we have a big problem, because every teacher is teaching like he or she has learned. The world where the teachers were trained, all the adults, I'm sorry, but that doesn't exist anymore. And we need to train and teach the future members of the society with those skills what they need and demand. So we need a new kind of vision, what is there as a plan and what kind of things need to be implemented. The old things doesn't anymore exist in many cases. The 21st century learning aims to develop the cognitive skills and related knowledge processing skills that will be needed to survive in the society of the future. That ought to be the aim. So there has to be a vision what we will have in our school and how the school is working in 5 to 10 years. What do we want to deliver? What are the values? What are the new ultimate goals? Can you mute the mics? Thank you. So for the executing the vision, you need the strategy, how we are going to do it. And then we need the execution plan, how it's going to be done and what is there. So the big question is, and I'm having this kind of example that the new things what we are implementing to schools, it's like a three-leg chair. You have the new technology, and then you have the teacher training, and then you need the curriculum development. The technology is the easy part, but I'm using this parameter of a helicopter. So if somebody says that okay, helicopter or these holograms are the best way to teach things, then from the teacher's point of view, the teacher training needs are quite high. So the teacher's first thought is that, oh, how many years it takes me to start handling this helicopter for safely to my education, how I can implement curriculum. So the teacher training is the key point of the whole change, but the teachers are not trained easily if the curriculum doesn't say what kind of skills the teachers need to teach and what kind of content there has to be. So these three things are like three-leg chair. If you have one leg which is shorter than the others, then the chair will fall. So for everything, new things, implementing new technology, you need very strong support for pedagogical and technical parts. So anyway, how to do these things, we still are talking about learning and the basic learning skills, and literacy is the only way to get your hands on all the knowledge. We are talking about the traditional literacy, reading and writing, but also the digital literacy, which ought to be rise to the level of the reading and writing skills, which is also mentioned in the United Nations human rights standardization. So the digital literacy is one thing what everybody needs in the future. And of course, as we are doing now, we are connected online, and that means that it's interpersonal relationships connecting. So the virtual communication skills are very important also. So the readings ought to be also leveled to the 21st century. It doesn't mean that you need to read the classical books to learn the literacy. You can start reading different kind of instructions or text in the computer games. That is the way how the young people learn today. The reading is still one of the key skills to handle the society. My thoughts are with you, and I congratulate the India for the new educational strategy 2020, which has very good elements for the change, and especially the paradigm change. I congratulate The thing is the main that you have to implement there the ideas what we implemented in Finland in 1990s. The first new curriculum in Finland 1994 starts with the sentence, start cutting the content. We got the 12th edition of the new curricula 2016, and it also starts with the same sentence, start cutting the content. So now for 25 years we have been cutting the content and still are doing it, because now the content isn't in the center of teaching and learning. The skills are more important because all the facts are very easily to find, and the world is changing so rapidly that it's more to have the critical thinking and knowledge skills than remember different facts by heart. My word for you is that everybody can do it, but if the teachers are not trained, that is the biggest challenge. So the teachers need to be trained with the new pedagogical skills, and the curriculums need to be adapted the new skill future in 2035 when they will be members of the society. So thank you for listening me. I wish you an excellent afternoon or evening, and congratulate all the winners of the rewards. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for taking time to speak to our education body today. Thank you for your valuable contribution for this event. We truly appreciate felicitators like you who are willing to give their time and talent to enrich the lives of so many young people like us. Thank you once again, sir. Now I would like to call upon our next keynote speaker, Mr. Selvam Arnath from Maldives, to express his views on today's themes of discussion. Mr. Selvam Nath is a competent professional skilled in marine biology and fisheries, experience over 21 years in academic, research, consultant, and community orientation programs in various countries, working in International School of Maldives as marine science lecturer, teaching and practical classes for O-level Cambridge examination. Handing over dice to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the introduction, and thank you for the Shree Krishna Educare for the invitation. I'm glad to be part of this big event, and I'm extremely happy to extend this opportunity to me, and thankful to Shree Krishna Educare for this opportunity. Of course, there was a lot of few excellent speech about the future of school education have been done now so far. So I just want to add upon into it. That's what the best thing I feel. So future of education, the school education, of course, this is a big question for us now in front of us, especially it was there in front of us for a long period, but now it become quite bigger question, especially based on the change in the COVID scenario. So change is the only constant in life that we all have to accept, and we have to move it along with the changes, and that's what we have to make the changes in the education sector too. So when we look into the education sector, obviously we have seen a lot of changes who are taking place for the past 2 to 3 decades time, and there was a various changes happened from the traditional to the modern education. And from modern, again, we call it as a ICT in education, that is including the software technologies in the education also we started. And 2030 agenda for the sustainable development well declared with the goal of a quality education to all. So that was the way we begin with the educational changes in a very wide channel level. So here actually we were planning to ensure the inclusive and quality education for all by promoting the lifelong learning. So that is one of the major fact to emphasis on the education. It should be inclusive and it should be quality should be maintained, and obviously it should be promoting for the lifelong learning. And that's what we started practicing for the current time. But even then, the COVID-19 pandemic gave a big strike to us to think a little more rapid action in the educational sector based upon the changes what is happening. Exclusively what we are saying that nowadays we all have been all over the world. We have been turned into the online classes. So how far these kind of things will be affecting, or how far these things can be effectively we can bring into the system, and it will be into the useful level to the students to understand based on the change in the education. That's what we all, the educators all over the world, now thinking, and we are working ahead very hard to bring it into a very sustainable level, so that we can meet the need of the education for sustainable development goal. So that is the way how do we we all, the educator all over the world, we are working on very heavily into the basic changes. And obviously 21st century made a lot of change in the educational sector, from the tradition to the modern education. So we started with the 4 C's of Rubik performance. We started looking in most part of the world, like the critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity are the 4 C's. So now we started incorporating those things into the educational curriculum. Even then, we didn't change much into the curriculum as per the requirement, but we started moving a little bit further with the 21st century skills, with the digital technologies incorporation into it. And obviously, this past 1 year, we the educators have started looking into it in a very drastic changing way, and we started getting the feedbacks from the students also for the past, especially for the past 8 months, 8 to 9 months time, the educational stream in the online. We actually personally also I have noticed that there is a good change or good promotive change is observed in the student point of view, also in the learning system. So here, when we did a survey after the 8 months of online education, as well as with the online examination, there is a lot of positive approach from the student side. Also, we have got as a feedback, as they have started learning in a differential way, and that is actually improving their learning capacity. So digitalization is one of the way we are making a bridge between the gap of the educator as well as the students in a traditional education system. So that is one of the major thing to be noted, that we have achieved to bring to the creativity or innovative level of learning to the students through the digitalization. So technology, there again, of course, we all are talking about the technology in education. And obviously Evangeline ma'am has expressed a very detailed thing of the uh, future educational technology with the hologram, and Patricia also talking about the technology regarding how do we incorporate into the education. So in my viewpoint, I can say that it is having an ambient impact to the students to be more innovative level than with what we were going with the traditional level. So one of the way of the achievement in the 21st century education, we can say that lifelong learning skills for being an all-time development educator, we are also doing as an educator. Then we are also getting adaptability to the resilience to teach. That also we have moving it into the new levels of teaching and learning procedures. And this will be actually giving a very motivating, student-centered, and a positive pedagogy-driven applied digital and non-digital tools and the approaches towards the education from a teacher point of view, as well as for the student point of view, it is moving. So that is actually giving a good positive sign in changes in the education, and in the forthcoming years as well as in the decades, there will be a drastic change is going to we are going to apply as an educators. We can surely we can say that we all are having a good time into the changing level of education what now it is happening, and we have to be proud that we are part of it and we are making the changes in a real time level. So teachers training, actually the gap is of course as Patricia also mentioned about the teachers training, that is also a small gap we are feeling. But even then, what we have noticed here in Maldives, what we have noticed is that obviously teachers are vigorously getting trained from the different institutions and from the ministry, and teachers were also taking it as a challenge to grasp the things as early as possible and to deliver in an effective way to the students to their maximum extent level. So that is again, so that teachers training part gap is also coming, getting reduced, we can say. So we are in other way we can say that the technology and teachers training part up to the certain level we have come across and we have achieved as a future education, and that is actually shown a very good growth phase into the education sector, I can say very clearly. Then the curriculum, of course, again, the curriculum, of course, it is still there is a gap between the changing in the curriculum, because as we all know that curriculum all of a sudden we cannot change it. So it takes time to see and which way we can modify it and which way we can change it. So that is one of the gap we can observe, and hopefully by the coming years we will be able to modify that also. But personally, my experience, what if I can to share means, what I have done in my own area is that rather than waiting for the authorities to change the curriculum as a whole to the technology level, I started looking into the way how can I incorporate technology in my teaching in within the curriculum level, how effectively it will reach to the students. So the ultimate goal for us is to that the effective learning for the student. So one of the way, of course, most of the educators now we are following the flipped class, and flipped class is one of the easy way to mold the curriculum within the technology in the present scenario rather than waiting until the whole changeover takes place. So like that, as educators also, we are also trying to move ahead or find the easy way to mold the curriculum within the technology rather than waiting for the change in the curriculum to happen, which of course it takes a bit more time to uh, accomplish by everybody. So that way also we have to think where we can include the technology within the curriculum to make it effective learning. So the pedagogies, when we say the core pedagogies like a student asking this, now obviously it is a student centered level learning. We are bringing it into the technological level also. So student asking questions and searching information for, and also collaborative learning they are doing, and they are submitting in terms of the projects or inquiry based questions. We of course we have several names for one particular thing. We know that project based learning, problem based learning, and also inquiry based learning. So any of these things we can incorporate along with the technology so that it has a core pedagogy for the student-centered learning, so that students will get the maximum benefit out of the learning, and that will be giving the students to get a real benefit of the 21st century skill of learning too. So there is no need to teach the student the skills separately, rather than through our educational stream itself, we can teach them also the 21st century skills to mold the students for the more effective learning. Then when it comes into the holistic learning approach, obviously in this area, students are actively participating for the learning. That also we have observed, because there is a change. Obviously, they also want a change than the normal traditional way of teaching. So they are also actively participating. Of course, that's what we have noticed. They process their learning knowledge, skills, and values. They how they are taking into each curriculum subject based learning is one of the possible method at present we can move ahead further with the 21st century skills. So that is what the basic change we are observing now, and that is what leading our future school education to the contribution by education to the sustainable development with the individual responsibility, ambition, and creativity of both teachers and students. So this all diversity result from them. So teachers and students are also have to play a major role for the change in the education in the future state. So that is what my experience with the changeover for the past several months it is happening. And I hope that, of course, we all are working into the same level. So I'm hoping that these changes will make a tremendous growth phase into the education stream in the future years. So thank you all. Thanks for the time and thanks for the listening.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable feedback, which I'm sure enough that everyone, whomsoever is present here, would be benefited out of that. Next, I would like to call upon Ms. Prabha Dunuha from Mauritius as our keynote speaker to further enlighten all listeners on today's topic. Madam Prabha Dunuha is an educator with 33 years of experience as chemistry teacher, dean of studies, human values teachers, and school career guidance counselor. She has been awarded the prestigious Best Teacher Trophy and the school management team for the role of coordination of the international conventions for students on quality circles. Handing over dice to you, madam.
A very good evening to everyone present on the platform. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
So first of all, I would like to thank Kush sir and the whole Shree Krishna Educare for giving me the opportunity to be here to share my experience about the future of school education. So to start with, 2020, will it be remembered as the year in which education changed? I do believe the answer is yes. The pandemic has had a serious impact on schools, students, and teachers. But has it not given educators time to rethink the education sector? How we educate, what we need to teach, what are we preparing our students for? Henceforth, there is and will be a new normal to the future of school education. With the closure of schools, institutions across the world have been compelled to suddenly utilize technological tools and digital platforms to create content. Online teaching and learning from home have become the new norm, more successful in some schools than in others. It is true, the virtual mode of teaching, learning has created many challenges, like some of the students not having the means to connect virtually, but it is providing new and effective ways of communicating with students so that education can continue. In many countries, schools have already resumed. And despite the fact that schools have resumed, a blend of face-to-face and online teaching is still being used. In my view, online education is there to remain and will eventually become an integral component of school education. And this can be beneficial, especially in the context of any disruption of face-to-face education for some major reason, such as natural calamities, such as any new wave of the pandemic. In this context, we have already seen that the role of the educator is also changing. It is changing from the imparter of knowledge to that of facilitator. As a facilitator in the new system, the educator is no longer simply imparting the knowledge which he is supposed to have, but he is empowering the learning process of the student. He's helping the student to be independent, take charge of his own learning process, to become a critical thinker, a problem solver, creative, and learn to think out of the box. It is true that many of the educators have had some problem because we have had difficulties in adapting to the new technological system, unlike the young people. But we have seen many educators learning to become interconnected, learning to share resources so that they have adopted a new approach to teaching. So even if in the beginning they were not comfortable, they are much more comfortable with the shift to online teaching. Not only at a national level, but even at international level. They have learned to be much more compassionate towards their students, and we have witnessed the shift of the educator towards facilitating young people's development as contributing member of the society during this pandemic. Henceforth, school education will no longer be only syllabus-oriented, but will also encourage students to develop life skills. And such skills can only lead the student to be more successful and a responsible citizen. We have also noticed that under the educator's guidance, the students have been able to develop time management, communication skills, collaboration, teamwork, empathy, and inquisitiveness to navigate through the pandemic. Such skills will definitely be promoted through activities that have already been introduced to help students to build up soft skills during the pandemic. I would like here to take an example of our own school, where when school resumed, we had as many as 17 clubs which have been set up. And the students are navigating very successfully through studies as well as these activities. As a result, they have developed greater self-confidence. And also during the pandemic, they have had the opportunity to participate in many webinars, in many web fairs, where they have learned to be interconnected at national and international level. Another major change we have noticed in the new normal of education has been the conduction of assessments in place of examinations in many parts of the world. That is, there is a shift of focus from marks only to life skills. This is definitely having an indelible effect on the world education, where the student is no longer going to be a recipient of knowledge, of academic knowledge, but he is going to be ready for life. To conclude, I would like to say 2020 is the year in which education changed, will continue to change, will continue to grow in a more collaborative, in a more hands-on, in a more holistic way, especially in a very humane way. And this will last in the future. However, for that to happen, everyone should be made to be a part of the school process. Training should be provided to empower educators to be more resilient. Greater cooperation, greater collaboration, and greater compassion between management, teachers, and parents should be encouraged, such that learning, teaching no longer be a burden, but a passion. And as the saying goes, a child is not a vessel to be filled, but a lamp to be lit. So this should be the vision of the future of school education. I would like to thank you all for your attention, and I would like to congratulate all the awardees for this evening. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words of wisdom and for sharing your experience along with us. Next, I would like to call upon Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra, who is our next keynote speaker, to throw out light on our today's theme of the future for school education. Dheeraj sir is an academic evangelist towards workshop, academic audits, teachers' appraisals, parenting sessions, teachers' training, and academic advisor to schools globally. He is an expertise in Six Sigma in education, NLP, experiential learning, and TQM in academics as a coach and as a practitioner. He has published over 40 books in the field of academics and has trained over 10,000 teachers during his 27 years of his working. Handing over dice to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. And first of all, I would like to congratulate the Shree Krishna Educare family for organizing such a wonderful function. And above all, the event also signifies a great learning opportunity, because collecting and assembling these wonderful speakers had never been possible, without your continuous efforts. And what the CEO, my friend Kush, takes full liberty in calling people and exploring the avenues for the wonderful learning spectrum, which has been diagnosed today by all the awardees. So it's not only an award in physical, you get a certificate, but you get an award for a lifetime to be a learner for life. And that's what you have learned today. So I'm very sure this is all what international conferences, they charge heavily. I remember a bit, whether it's a Dubai based or Singapore based events, it is always a great learning spectrum. The organizers need to be praised for a full time. So thank you very much. And I'm really happy to be a part of this particular event. First of all, it's a great recognition to me to be allowed to share my views on the future of education, particularly on ground that I'm meeting to learn so many good points about the international taste of delivery, post-pandemic and during this pandemic, and the approach of how the pedagogy is going to be changed altogether as a novel strategy for all of us to implement, whether we are teachers, heads of schools, or parents, for say. It is all going to be a great challenge for all of us to implement the good normal, the best normal we all are expecting. I heard Prabha ma'am, thank you very much for your wonderful speech and the sharing of the points from Mauritius. We have people from Greece, from Finland, and the gentleman, my elder brother, Mr. Narayan from Mauritius once again. It was really great for me. Approaching to the trend of learning, the new age learning, let me tell you, has been a great supportive platform for Shree Krishna Educare. They've been having wonderful webinars, and I believe you people have covered more than 2,000 to 3,000 teachers training during this pandemic that very way. So big thumbs up to all your efforts. And looking forward to the learning we have had. The school closures, of course, carry a high social and economic costs for people across communities. And the impact is particularly severe. We have learned over the years of what and why of working. But now, out of 8 months of working without school, without the platform, without the whiteboard, the blackboard, or whatever, the students even, we have been teaching them in the cloud. We have been invisibly being a part of their teaching learning process. So it has been a great challenge, and the impact is particularly severe for the most vulnerable and marginalized boys and girls and their families in a big way. So what is needed is what we have heard with our panelists today, the skills, the vision, the good normal, and the strategies of the new pedagogy we are going to be implementing. It's not going to be the yesteryears, our practice of BA training or teacher training, that we are going to be using that. We are going to sit together, benchmark, and obviously brainstorm over the new phase of teaching, because the children have been 8 months, 9 months without that physical classroom. They are well versed with the IT-based learning platforms. So they will have a greater expectation, as my friend from Maldives also supported to this very cause of implementing education. Thank you very much, Mr. Selvan, and I appreciate your views as well. The resulting disruptions exaggerate probably to the existing disparities within the education system, and the aspects probably we look at. UNESCO has put out many detailed and learned papers. I request all of you, teachers, educators, to visit the UNESCO website on education, what they are offering. There are guidelines for schools to implement. And there they have expressed that what about the new spectrum going to be, and closure of schools has a catastrophic impact on the society. That's what UNESCO suggests, that we need to summarize some of the momentous, the catalyst which we need to act as educators to perform the best. And for that, we need to understand that how we are going to pursue the interrupted learning needs to be diagnosed and repeated with the notion that every school has to provide, every teacher has to provide the essential learning. And when the children choose to be online, they need to be laminated, protected, preoccupied with the very notion of making them clear. It's not only being a part of a Zoom class, but not understanding, slooping and dozing and what all they've been doing. So, of course, we did not have any option. Around the world, we did not have any option. But now it's high time that we need to also explore to the very confusion, the stress for teachers when the school closed, especially, unexpectedly and for unknown durations. You don't know. Teachers are often unsure of their obligations, and how to maintain connections with students to support the learning is a great challenge. So, of course, transitions to distance learning platforms tend to be messy and frustrating at times. We have all observed. In many contexts, the school's closure lead to the furloughs or the absenteeism by the teachers and the students particularly. So we need to understand that how parents need to be prepared to deliver the new concept. Challenges will be there to create, maintain, and improve the distance learning, the remote learning, the classroom-based learning. Well, demand for distance learning skyrockets when school close, often overwhelms the existing portals to the remote education. So moving learning from classrooms to homes at scale and in a hurry, of course, presents enormous challenges, both human and technical. And that's what even the national education policy, which has just been out, hardly a couple of months back, also suggests that the schools need to be prepared for the pandemic, and they need to be prepared with an infrastructure which is going to be diagnosed and to cater to the situation like this. So it has been high time as educators, we need to understand, and also we need to involve the parents, as rightly pointed out, the chair, with the three stakeholders has to be particularly be focused on that. There shall be increased pressure on schools and the school systems who open up now. So we are going to be understanding to that burden. We are having the salary cut and all that, people are getting laid over as well. So that challenge, of course, we are going to be facing, but rise in the dropout rates will be a greater concern. To ensure children and youth return and stay in the school when the schools reopen after closures will be a great task for all of us to survive and to get the economy moving, So that certainly is going to be the task. An increased exposure to the violence, exploitation, probably we are going to be looking out, and then that has to be catered to the best. The social isolation, the schools are the hubs, as we know, for the social activity and the human interaction. When the schools close, many children and youth miss out on a social contact, and that is essential to the learning and the development. That miss has to be covered through our mental talks, health talks, to motivation. Sessions like these by Shree Krishna Educare will certainly pave the new age learning the best way possible. And I congratulate the wonderful organizers here who have come together to, bring the preface of speakers from so many countries. I never thought of, that we will be together at this hour. And again, once again, I take this opportunity to congratulate the wonderful educators who are being recognized by this family of educators. And what I've been, whenever I've been in touch, I've always given that capacity to engage with themselves. And also with the spectrum, I take this opportunity to tell about my book, which is 99 Effective Ways to Manage Schools Post-COVID. It's available on Amazon globally, just in case, So I have the permission from the CEO to explore this as a part of learning. So thank you very much, friends. And once again, I take this opportunity to thank everybody for being a part of Shree Krishna Educare, and believe in them, believe in their philosophy, believe in the mission they have had to recognize you on a global platform like that, and having people from, so many countries, and to share the knowledge, make you people what you are, the better you are, is a priority. So thank you very much. Namaste and God bless.
Thank you so much, sir. Let me appreciate you, Dheeraj sir, the way you have expressed out your gratitude for every single individual personality present here has brought a big smile on everyone's face. And it has been well said, sir. Expressing gratitude is not just about, making someone happy. It is all about spreading that happiness. So thank you once again, Dheeraj sir, for your wonderful words of expressing gratefulness. And with this, I'd like to move further. So, dear educators, feeling gratefulness and not expressing that is something again like wrapping a gift and not giving it. So, here comes our next category of awards for school administrator. And I would like to call upon our next jury panel member, Dr. Manoj Madan, who is principal of Dev Samaj Modern School from New Delhi, for announcing the winners of this category. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. First of all, I would like to congratulate Shree Krishna Educare for giving me this opportunity and organizing such a beautiful ceremony to motivate the teachers and edu leaders throughout the world. In such a depressive time, in a time of pandemic, to motivate the teachers in such a manner is really very charitable. So my heartfelt gratitude to all our learned speakers also, those who have given very enlightening speeches, and we should learn from them. Before announcing the awards, I would like to say a few lines for all the winners, because it was a very tough time for the selectors also to select the schools on the basis of their profile. But 4 lines I would like to say in the form of Manchari to all the winner schools, just to motivate them. मंजिल यूं ही नहीं मिलती राही को, मंजिल यूं ही नहीं मिलती राही को, जुनून सा दिल में जगाना पड़ता है. मंजिल यूं ही नहीं मिलती राही को, जुनून सा दिल में जगाना पड़ता है. पूछा चिड़िया से किसी ने, पूछा चिड़िया से किसी ने कि घोंसला कैसे बनता है. वो बोली कि तिनका तिनका उठाना पड़ता है. If you want to excel in your life, if you want to touch the new heights, and especially in the field of education, you have to be very passionate about everything. You have to take care of all the stakeholders, and you have to ensure the holistic growth of the students in all the aspects. So My heartiest congratulations to all the prize winners. So in this category, the first prize goes to Best Preschool Chain of the Year 2020, having excellence in innovative child engagement plan, Rangoli Group of Preschool, Gujarat. Heartiest congratulations to the group.
Thank you so much. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And myself, Naman Dave from Rangoli Group of Institute, and representing Mr. Prahar Anjaria and Miss Anamika Anjaria, founder and chairman of Rangoli Group. I heartily thanks Shree Krishna Educare and heartily thanks all of you for this award for this category. And I totally dedicated this award to our all Rangoli Center owners, center in charges, teachers, all the stakeholders, all the head office team, parents, everyone who work very extraordinarily in this COVID time. I heartily thanks all of them and totally dedicated this award to them. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Namanji. Now I would like to call upon the second awardee, Best Preschool of India, having excellence in imparting designed research-based curriculum. The award goes to Brain Seed Montessori, Surat, Gujarat. Congratulations.
Brainstein Montessori was co-founded by the EduSphere and experienced educational and design experts. Screen दिखाओ. Screen दिखाओ वापस जो चल रही थी ऊपर. I want to see that. ऊपर live. This one. ये वाली screen. This one.
Is there any representative from the school to receive the award, to say a few words?
मेरा mic off करो.
Now I'm coming to the third awardee. Third award in this category goes to Best CBSE Future Ready Leading School for Digital Education, Gajera International School, Katargam.
The Gajera International School, Katargam School is promoting multidisciplinary education, interactive and engaging activities, conceptual understanding, promoting creativity and critical thinking, and motivated, energized, and experienced educators. We congratulate you on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare.
The next award in this category is Best Next Generation School of Madhya Pradesh, having excellence in academic performance in rural areas. Muscat Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh.
So the Muscat Public School is the temple of the students, wherein they are guided, instructed, and molded. Muscat Public School is situated in the rural area in Madhya Pradesh. Educators are aspire to equip students with skills that will help them excel in life and prepare for their greater role of shaping the Indian millennium tomorrow. We congratulate you, sir.
Next award in this category is Best Preschool of India, having excellence in activity-based curriculum, Holy Path Convent School, Balia. My heartfelt congratulations to all the awardees.
Educators of Holy Path Convent School believes that knowledge is power, and the education with modern technique to develop the personality of students and discipline students to effectively deal with the challenges of day-to-day life. We congratulate the school.
I would like to say something to all the preschool awardees. It's the beginning of your career, and the way you are going to shape the future of the students. Really, I mean, we are expecting a lot from you. So 4 lines I am dedicating to all the preschool winners, awardees. ना पूछो कि मेरी मंजिल कहाँ है, because you have to go for a long way. ना पूछो कि मेरी मंजिल कहाँ है, अभी तो सफर का इरादा किया है. ना हारूंगा हौसला उम्र भर, मैंने किसी से नहीं खुद से वादा किया है. So you people have to grow and you have to go a long way. So please work hard in the field of education. Definitely, reward will be there, and your students will excel in their life. So next award in this category is Best School for creating eco-friendly environment in the school campus. Vibrant Waves International School. Congratulations.
Vibrant Wave International School, Gujarat, educating the community about the importance of reducing carbon emission and living more environmentally sustainable lives. We congratulate the school.
Thank you, ma'am. Next award in this category is Best School of the Year, having excellence in innovative academic planning. Scottish Academy High School, Maharashtra.
Scottish Academy High School has a strong basic curriculum as a core for the students, wherein academic excellence and developing self-confidence, persistence, and leadership abilities in kids. We congratulate the complete school and its team.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I am the chairperson of Scottish Academy High School and a group of schools, international schools also. Thank you so much. You are doing wonderful job.
किसी ने खूब कहा है कि सोचने से कहाँ मिलते हैं तमन्नाओं के शहर, सोचने से कहाँ मिलते हैं तमन्नाओं के शहर, चलना भी जरूरी है मंजिल को पाने के लिए. Next award in this category is Best School of the Year, having excellence in inclusive education strategies. Gajera Global School, Surat, Gujarat.
Gajera Global School, Surat, the only school with green education in curriculum, creating global citizens through their various activities and environments, promotes creativity, critical thinking, showing various skills, reflecting sustainable innovation in sync with UNSDG's goals. Here, students exploring learning is a life-enriching educational culture. We congratulate the complete school and the principal.
Thank you, ma'am. The last awardee in this category is Best School of the Year, having excellence in academic innovative curriculum. Ishwar Singh, Dev Samath Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Chandigarh.
Ishwar Singh Dev Samaj Senior Secondary School, CBSE, making a meaningful contribution to society by imparting innovative academic curriculum. Congratulate Shin on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare to the complete team of the school.
Thank you, ma'am. For all the awardees and the future awardees, my concluding remarks are, बेहतर से बेहतर की तलाश करो, बेहतर से बेहतर की तलाश करो, मिल जाए नदी तो समुंदर की तलाश करो, टूट जाता है शीशा पत्थर की चोट से, टूट जाता है शीशा पत्थर की चोट से, टूट जाए शीशा ऐसा पत्थर तलाश करो. So please do work for the excellence in your life, and definitely you will be able to achieve your goals. So once again, thank you very much, Shree Krishna Educare, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to get connected with so many learned people. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Manoj Madhan sir. Your poetry had really added feathers in the award ceremony, I can say, and it was really very nice and interesting to hear them on this platform. Thank you once again, sir. Next, I would like to welcome our next keynote speaker, Ms. Patty Salguero from Peru. Ms. Patty Salguero is a business English teacher and the teacher trainer at Freelancer, English language educator at Integrating Technology for Active Lifelong Learning, and English teacher trainer at Freelancer Education. Also worked at International Development Institute. Madam, I'll request you to please share your viewpoints on today's topic of discussion. Over to you, ma'am.
Anju ma'am, she'll be joining a little late. You can invite another speaker.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. It's not whether you knock down, it's whether you get up. This proverb is an adjective that can be added along with our next keynote speaker, specialist, who is an eminent personality, Dr. Aloris Salvador Diaz from UAE. Dr. Aloris Salvador Diaz from UAE is working in Abu Dhabi Indian School. He has been awarded as Inspirational Teacher of the Year 2020. He is also the club member at Inner Universe Toastmasters Club of Abu Dhabi, UAE. So here, I welcome you on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare and would request you to take over the dais and address all the participants with your few points on this today's topic of discussion. Over to you.
Hello, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Cricket started as a test match for 5 days. Later on, it is modified for 1 day. Nowadays, 2020 became so popular. But now I am hearing 10 overs match. Respected Krishna educators, guest of honor, invited guests, delegates, and my dear educators, good evening to you all. Today, I am going to be here to talk about the school education. Education is there from 5,000 years onwards. We had world-renowned university like Nalanda. We had a great teacher like Dronacharya. Mother is our first teacher. After 3 years, school life starts for a particular child. From kindergarten, junior, high school, senior school, college, university, and so on. Of course, I'm talking about the physical school. As I mentioned earlier, 5,000 years onwards, the education is found on the earth's surface. Olden days, education was given under the tree. Then later, in kacha houses, pakka houses, buildings, nowadays even 5-star buildings. And the usage of teaching aid also changed from time to time, from feather to blackboard, whiteboard, and smart board. What I mean to say that education has been changed in a great manner from beginning and to the present scenario. Last 20 years onwards, digital education started in developed countries. 2010 onwards, means last 10 years onwards, digital education started in developing countries. But in 2020, the digital education entered everywhere from kindergarten to PhD student in the whole world. Till 2019 in school, we teachers were not allowing any electronic gadgets like mobile phone, laptop, tablets to our student. But in 2020, the whole school entered in one gadget. And the funny thing is, we teachers became the migrant for the electronic gadgets, and our students are the native electronic gadgets. For example, if you are confident to teach Pythagoras theory, but to upload some videos related to same topic or attach from YouTube, you may need a help from your own student while you are teaching through Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Google Classes. My dear fellow educators, I was talking about only the tools, not the education. Definition for the education, we have many answers. One simple sentence is, education leads darkness to light. To bring up the light, we can use any tools. But somewhere else, a question arises. Do we need teachers and schools in the smart digital era? I repeat, do we need teachers and schools in the smart digital era? Here I am going to tell you my own example. 96, I completed my education, that is MA in Geography. 97, February 13, I got a job in Eritrea, Africa, by United Nations Development Program as a postgraduate teacher. End of the academic year, I gave the project to my students. Among all the projects, one project impressed me a lot. It was a working solar system with a limited available material. The boy prepared a working solar system. I brought him in front of the class and his project. Keeping my hand on his shoulder, I said, if you work like this, one day you will be a great person. At the end of the class, I could see him, he is crying. I thought that he may be because of the financial setup or family background or no support from the family. Again, I went to him and I asked for the same. He just smiled at me. After working 9 years in Africa, I left that place and came to Bahrain for a British school. On New Year Day, I was checking the email. Of course, all the emails were New Year wishes. One email was unfamiliar to me. I opened that first. It was written like this. Sir, I am Emmanuel Haile from Halai Comprehensive Secondary School, Asmara. In 1998, I was your student. Do you remember me? After seeing my project, you put your hand on my shoulder and said, if I am working like this, I am going to be a great person. After my high school, with the green card lottery, I reached to United States of America. And with the scholarship, I studied and started working with NASA. Thank you very much, sir. After reading the email, I cried. Today, Google can give you all the answers to the student, maybe better than the teachers. But to take care of the student, to modify the student, their behavioral aspect, and to support to the guide and giving them moral support, the teacher will be remain till the students and in the school. And till the student, the teachers are present in the school will remain. It may be modified like test match, one-day match, 20-20 match, or 10 overs match. In the year of 2020 is a challenging year for the humankind. May the Almighty God heal the earth and bless all of us with good health, happiness, and prosperity. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your wisdom with all of us. And it's not happiness that brings us gratitude, but it's the gratitude that brings happiness. This is what we can make out through your speech, sir. Thank you once again, sir. What you lack in talent can be made up with desire, hustle, and giving 110% all the time. Proving this proverb, our next eminent personality, Mr. Rajkumar Mahajan from Nepal, is here to share his viewpoints on today's topic of discussion. Mr. Rajkumar Mahajan is president at Quest Nepal, Quality Circle in Education for Students' Personality Development in Nepal. Handing over dice to you, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. I'd like to thank you, and I'm feeling it is my great honor to be here with such a prominent personalities. And first of all, let me take my opportunity to congratulate all the winners of this mega event. Actually, I want to give personal thank to Kush sir for personally inviting me to be here in such a big event. Actually, we all are, as we know that all are the COVID victims. And in such a pandemic situation, most of the people are breaking themselves. But only a few people, they are breaking the record. So I would like to congratulate Shree Krishna Educare and all the prominent personalities that everyone over here are trying to break the records. So actually, in spite of the COVID victims, and everyone is trying to do some new. And I'm also very much glad to be here with Dheeraj Mehrotra, and as we meet usually physically, some in different conferences, and Prabha Ma'am and Prabhakar Narayanan and these quality gurus, and we work together in a World Council for Total Quality Excellence in Education. So in case so what I want to tell today is I'm trying to express in front of such a big mass, quality mass, that in Nepalese context, there are about 82 lakhs of the students from pre-level to class 11, 12 actually. And among them, 56 lakhs students in the government schools, which are 29,000 schools, government schools are here in Nepal. And other 26 lakhs of the students in the private schools they study. Altogether around say 6,000 private schools are giving the education over here. And in first 6 months globally, as everyone knows that 90% of the schools were closed down because of the lockdown and pandemic, and 1.75 billion students were out of the school. And actually, according to British charity report, June 2020, about 10 million students will never back to the school. This is the challenge. Before we do something, this is the challenge. In spite of such the challenge in Nepal, and most of the private schools started online classes from very first month of the lockdown, and we had lockdown from 24th March, uh, totally fully whole country it was lockdown. So from very first month, um, private schools, they went to the virtual classes, online classes at different. So in the section of government, that means and some virtual classes the government started, and mostly government school could not start the online classes. Means, so here is the different mean. Now in education, we are talking about the future of school education. Then this is the present scenario. So in spite of such what problem, that means problematic challenges, and there is some good points we can note, that at least teachers, they started to go with the digital teaching and technology key, yeah, as the pedagogy, yeah, and teaching through technology. So this is the good point, and at least they are learning. And about 3 lakhs and 50 teachers are working all over the country, and 2 lakhs, about 2 lakhs in government schools, and 1,50,000 in the private schools. So here now I just want to express that, want to try to explain here about not what would be the education system or future of education in Nepal after pandemic, post-pandemic area. Actually, here now, parents, especially parents, are very much conscious about the health, and students as well. That's why this is first challenge to make the children, they would be very much safe in the school. So next is, because of this, and pedagogical changes is the regular change. So it is the most, yeah, from manual teaching to digital teaching, and on a lot of technology, as Madam Evangela has and I felt very much lucky to learn about hologram through her, and through her presentation. And she told that a lot of things that she has expressed, and also classroom devices now. It is much more popular and thing. Maybe VR and AI and different things now. Because of these all technology, now education will be much expensive. So this is also one another part that we have to discuss. How can we make it to easily reachable to everyone, the students? This is also as the educationists, as the education service providers, and we have to think it. And the next is, now the students. There are the students who are going to school, is they are alpha generation, from alpha generation. Now teacher, most of the teachers are in from X generation. So there are 3 generation gap. So X generation teachers, they as I'm also from X generation, so I am very much weak in the technology. Yeah, but I generation, alpha generation, the children who born with iPad, yeah, and then who played and grown with the technology, then they will get a lot of easily the information very much easily. But the teachers from X generation, how can they uh, fulfill their needs? So this is one challenge, so that now all the educators and education providers and policymakers should think about the teachers. That in previous days mostly what manual teaching are also acceptable, but after COVID, maybe it is difficult to be accepted. So the another most challenge will be the teacher challenge, and because of pandemic in the I don't know in other countries, mostly in our country in Nepal, and teachers are very much frustrated because of the long time lockdown. Still the schools are not properly opened here, and still schools are closed, students are at home, they are learning through online. So the teachers are they are not given such a priority by the government policies, so that they want to leave their profession, they want to change their profession. That is the most challenge uh, to uh, uh, promote the future education, because the teachers they uh, so the next is that children, I have already told, the students, school children will be from I generation, alpha generation. The teachers would be from the X generation. Actually, the millennial, the parents will be millennial parents. Yeah. So um, there are so many gaps on how to fulfill. Now it's, and every educationist must think about it. So the 21st century skill we are talking about, most of the previous speakers told about the 21st century skill teaching, and mostly nowadays the education is going towards to the technology and smartness mostly. And do we think about goodness too? Yeah. So that this is also maybe the crucial point and the question. So not only goodness, not only smartness, the children should be fostered with the good character as well as smart characters. So for this, we should think about the education pedagogy or system or process, whatever, which can produce good as well as smart children for the better future. Thank you very much for the opportunity once again, Kush sir, and thank you very much to Krishna Educare, and all. Thank you to all of the prominent figures here. I got the opportunity to learn. Still, I will get more to learn. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivational speech for all of us. We are obliged to have a dynamic personality like you with us on this forum today. Next, I would like to welcome our next keynote speaker, who is back into the forum, Ms. Petty Salguero from Peru. Ms. Petty Salguero is a business English teacher and teacher trainer at Freelancer, English language educator at Integrating Technology for Active Lifelong Learning, and English teacher trainer at Freelancer Education. Also worked at International Development Institute. Madam, I request you to please share your viewpoints on today's topic of discussion. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. I would like to start sharing my presentation. All right, this is my presentation. As you can see here, well, I'm very glad to be here. I'm from Peru, as it's already mentioned. I'm Patricia Salguero. I'm a Peruvian educator, and today I'm going to talk about the future of school education. For me, the best example of the best teacher of the world that exists in the whole universe, what this person that has got millions of people follow him, if he have not studies, even he didn't have to university, but his talk made people astonished. A million of people follow him. Even these people left their houses and decided to follow him. Wherever he went, he was the best master that exists in the whole universe. But now we know he passed away. He's the best example for all teachers now to follow his strategies and techniques. Who am I talking about? That's a question for the audience. Well, there is an image there, and of course it's Jesus. He is the best example for us teachers to follow him as educators, even anyone it's religious. We are not talking about religion here, but it was demonstrated that this man was the best master without any studies that deal with all those situations, that he was the best master without any studies. Now, I will continue with the principal one. I believe that there is no more noble activity in the world than passing on and sharing what we got. For those of us who are not rich, sharing knowledge is the way to go. And I never see my students as empty container. Instead, I think of all of us as pipes that are connected with each other and that we share with someone will receive by someone else eventually and so forth. That's what I got this image. Let's be better humans. Principle 2. The kind of teacher we are is just the result of the teachers we have had. We learn from models. With good ones, we develop our skills further and learn to think before doing. With good models, we become capable of becoming a good model for someone else. So do good in life if you want to help the world become a better place. Principle number 3. Everyone has got the potential to be good. They just need to find the right way. It is true that natural talent exists, but it would mean nothing if it goes through the wrong track. Finding the right path isn't easy. Many times it takes a lot of effort and mistakes. Human beings learn things on trial, error, basic, and it's usually someone else who shows us the right track. That someone is in many cases a teacher. Principle number 4. There is no future tense in education. Education is now and here. Thinking of education will lead us to miss the scorpion because we focus on the snake. If we don't get to think of how to be better now, there is no point in thinking of a future that may never come. Human beings have ephemeral existence. We are not timeless. The present is real. Only the past is certain. The future is not. Now, teaching ourselves in a hurry, in a hard year. We all know that teaching the word is so powerful for many of us as teachers, but this time was so was sort of different. I do believe we all learn how to adapt each other to the consequence of the pandemic and how it changed our life, our classes, our students, our motivation, our mood, our lives, our fears, our beliefs, and sometimes our fate. I know many of my colleagues are still tired being in front of the screen because the ones who give everything for the personal contact and still believe that the classroom is a magnificent place where amazing stuff take place, this time have to play with Zoom. And I have a photograph here of me with one of my students that she let me the permission to present this picture. She's Valeria Sainz having classes with me. Then we have, well, many of us have been saved by Zoom as this tool to create a class atmosphere for our kids by now. Besides Zoom, lets us share image, extra material, video, etc. Letting us, giving us a class like a real one, even it was through a screen. Every lesson, it was a good idea as a reminder to our students, telling the cautions to avoid to get sick and have a look at the ones who could have with kind of symptoms. 2022 has been a hard year for many of us. We learned to survive with a pandemic. We dealt with the fear, with the loneliness, because we can go out during the most difficult time. We couldn't see our relative. Perhaps we have to learn to reach our meal because salaries we were not the same. And finally, we have to teach ourselves to deal with 2020 stress. Holding the edge of a situation like 2020 has been thought, but not impossible. We learned um, how to stand up from the floor, and we thank because we still have the blessings to teach people and express ourselves by blogging. We smile because it's not our end. This is our book, and we write our story. And I'm sure you are busy, and I want to write a bestseller. Do not hesitate to go on. Life is unique. It is not pink, but you decide tomorrow to choose a color of your life. You never know. Maybe you can try a bit pink wherever you feel like. It's just a fact of deciding how you really want to live and how to do it. And here there is a photograph of my classmates. Also, they gave me the permission to show it. When we're receiving classes from a diploma course that I took with my professor, Mr. Robert Levano. And well, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers of this conference for inviting me to represent Peru, all the people that came today to this conference, especially to my mother, Mrs. Yolanda Espino, a great soul and my best friend. My students, one of my students who is in one of my slides, Miss Valeria Science from Peru, and also my professor for Católica University from Peru, Mr. Robert Levano, and family Kohama, Mr. Daniel Leiva, and Miss Bettina Garcia, and all my classmates from the diploma at Católica University. Thank you very much for joining me today. See you soon. Here are my informations. As you can see, if you can contact me, and if you have any questions, and there are my reference here. Thank you.
So let's take a pause and break here, friends, and announce the name of all the eagerly waiting awardees for the next category of awards for school principal. And for announcement of these awards, I would like to call upon our next jury panel member, Professor Dr. Mausam Sinha, who is the professor at Baba Mastanath University of Rohtak, Haryana in India. Professor Mohsin Sinha is also a visiting professor for Department of English, Communication and Personality Development at Tithakar Mahavir University. On behalf of Shree Krishna Educare, I welcome you, sir, and request you to announce the name of our winners. Over to you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Good evening, all. And it's really a great privilege to announce the honors for all the principals. And I would like to begin with the best school principal having excellence in innovative environmental practice. And the award goes to Dr. Snigdha Kadam from Seva Sadan Society's English Medium School. Congratulations to ma'am.
Dr. Snigdha Kadam ma'am is having 12 years of experience and presently working at Seva Sadan Society English Medium School.
12 years of experience.
She has received many awards for her contribution in the field of education, and she is also a founder and president of Savli Foundation. We congratulate you, madam.
Thank you.
The second one is Best School Principal having excellence in digital innovative strategies. And the award goes to Narendra Kumar Sinha from Unfoldu Digital School.
International EDUX Award as the best school principal having excellence in innovative environmental practice.
Narendra Kumar Sinha, sir, is having 26 years of experience. He taught the students of United States Maths and Statistics through online platform. During this pandemic, he has started his own digital school as a freelancer. I'll request someone has actually to please mute the mics what you're using. Thank you so much. During this pandemic, sir has started his own digital school as a freelancing of Unfold Solution Private Limited. We congratulate you, sir.
The third one is Best School Director having excellence in inclusive education, Mauritius, Mrs. Ram Kirtilata from SSR Disability Services Center, Mauritius.
Miss Ram is the founder, director of SSR Disability Service Center, Mauritius. She worked at University of Technology, Mauritius Board Governor. She is also a teacher trainer. Congratulations, you, ma'am.
Congratulations, ma'am. Now the next one is Best School Principal having excellence in instructional leadership. And the award goes to Mrs. K. Santhi from TKS Senior Secondary Public School, Tamil Nadu.
Ms. S. Santi is having 35 years of experience in ICSE, matriculation and State Board of Tamil Nadu. Presently, she is working as the principal at TKS Senior Secondary Public School of Theni, which is there in Tamil Nadu. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Congratulations, ma'am. Best Progressive School Principal of the Year. And this award goes to Mrs. Prinka Rajani from Vidyanidhi High School and Junior College of Science, Mumbai.
Mrs. Priyanka Rajani, who has excelled in carrying out the role of an instructional leader by fulfilling the responsibilities in terms of setting clear goals, managing curriculum, monitoring lesson plans, allocating resources, and evaluating teachers regularly to promote students' learning and growth. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Congratulations, ma'am. Now the next award is Best School Principal having excellence in team leading. And the award goes to Mr. Eric Bethena from Gajera International School, Surat, Gujarat. Congratulations, sir.
Mr. Eric, sir, is having 15 years of valuable experience in developing productive student-focused environment to maximize learning experiences. He is the role model for his staff members. Congratulations to you, sir.
The next award is Best Founder Principal of the Year, having excellence in creating edutech environment. And this award goes to Mr. Vishal Bhandari from Millennium World School.
Vishal Bhandari, sir, is working with Millennium World School, a dedicated, resourceful, and accomplished educational professional with the proven ability to identify growth opportunities, manage operational matters within the organization, create and monitors policies and practices that promote a safe learning environment, ensures a culture that encourages continuous improvement for both teachers and students. Congratulations to you, sir.
Next, we have Best School Principal, having excellence in imparting skill-based education. And the award goes to Mr. Sagar M. Howal from Siddhanath Public School, Gujarat.
Sagar M. Howal is working with Siddhanath Public School since 5 years. He has also received many awards for his contribution in education. Congratulations to you, sir.
Congratulations, sir. Next award is Best School Principal for promoting innovation and research-based curriculum. And the award goes to Mrs. Shweta Parihar from Gajera Global School, Surat, Gujarat.
Mrs. Shweta Parihar, who is the principal of Gajera Global School, Pal Surat, a vivacious educator with more than 10 years of experience, who believes that innovation and creativity needs to be the way to teaching in school education. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Well, the next awardee is from Madhya Pradesh, Best Founder Principal of the Year, and the award goes to Mrs. Anju Anjamani from Mascot Public School, Sagar, MP.
Mrs. Anju Anjumani is carrying 21 years of teaching experience, worked as an activity coordinator, cultural head, and English head. She is establishing Mascot Public School as a founder principal, where she started with 116 students. Within 2 years, school reached to 800 students. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Congratulations, ma'am. And the next category of award is Best Educational Achiever of the Year. And the award goes to Ms. Mamta Sharma from MRS Public School.
Ms. Mamta Sharma, she is the president and principal of MRS Public School. She is also Vice President, Women Protection, Human Rights Mission, Merit of Zone. Her contribution in education has been recognized by many awards. Congratulations to you, madam.
Congratulations, ma'am. Well, the next category is Best School Principal having excellence in promoting digital education. And the award goes to Dr. Meenakshi Narula from Shamford Futuristic School.
Dr. Meenakshi Narula is a multifaceted, versatile person who has commanding teaching logics of science, the nitty-gritty of language, and the technical concepts of IT, along with excellent coordination skills. Congratulations to you, madam.
Congratulations, ma'am. And the next category is Best School Principal having excellence in innovative strategies, academic planning. And the award goes to Ms. Bhavana Narsingoju from Symbiosis Junior College.
Ms. Bhavna exhibits exemplary leadership qualities for others to follow, including staff and students alike. She is a continuous leader and also adapt to new trends. Congratulations to you, madam.
Well, the next category is Best School Principal having excellence in promoting artificial intelligence. And the award goes to Mr. Swami Nathan K from Delhi Public School International, Uganda.
Swaminathan sir is a well-known educationist possessing 16 years of experience in school sector. With a passion towards teaching, started the career as a science teacher at the age of 21 in 2004. Now with his rich experience, he moved to Uganda in year 2016 and joined Delhi Public School International, Kamla. Congratulations, sir.
Let's now focus on Tamil Nadu. The next award is Best School Principal having excellence in promoting cultural values and life skills based education. And the award goes to Dr. K. Sampath Kumar from Shree Vijay Vidyalaya, Hosur, Tamil Nadu.
Dr. K. Sampath Kumar is a visionary edu leader, received 76 national and international awards for his contribution in the field of education. He has done PhD in educational management. He is also a teacher trainer. He is focusing on cultural values and life skills along with academics in his school. Congratulations to you, sir.
Congratulations, sir. The next category of award is Best School Principal having excellence in promoting co-curricular activities based education. And the award goes to Vishal Raut from Podar World School, Gujarat.
Vishal sir is having 10 years of experience in the field of education. He is encouraging kids to enjoy their learning experience, activity-based learning, including helping students memorize information by encouraging kids to get physically and mentally involved in the learning process. Congratulations to you, sir.
Congratulations, sir. And now an award for a young fellow, Outstanding Young School Principal of the Year. And it goes to Miss Anju Kumari from Tripada Gurukulam English School.
Thank you so much, sir. This is I, being a young principal of CBSE affiliated school in Gujarat and a role model for the staff. Have done masters and advanced diploma in school administration and operation.
Many congratulations to you. Since you are hosting this program, you are doing very well.
Thank
So
you,
now,
sir. Thanks a lot.
the last announcement from my side, and the category is Best School Principal for Excellence in Sports Achievements. And the award goes to Miss Sharmila Thakur from Ajera International.
Miss Sharmila Thakur, as a principal, sees the greatness in others and do what they can to bring the greatness out of them. Faculty and staff grows as leader when they get ownership of their decisions, hold themselves accountable for the decision. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Congratulations, ma'am, and congratulations to all the awardees.
Thank you so much, sir, for your sincere and outstanding efforts that you gave through your judgment. I would now like to call upon our next keynote speaker, Ms. Farah Rustam from Lebanon, to express her viewpoints and today's topic of discussion, the future for school education. Ms. Farah Rustam is MSc Educational Management, MCT, MCE, MIE expert, Global Educator and Global Peace Ambassador too. Handing over dice to you, madam.
Good afternoon. I'm trying to share my screen. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, and thank you for the nice invitation. Can you hear me? I'm audible? And
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
You're audible,
okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for the invitation and good luck for all the educators and congratulations for all the awardees. It's a pleasure to be with you and to join this amazing educators, principals, and keynote speakers. Give me the chance to just share my screen, my presentation, please. Okay, is it fine? So ready? Okay. So as you can see here, today everything is clear. The screen is clear. Is it shared?
Yes.
Great, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, great. So as you can see here today, our topic, future of education, is really very interesting and very challenging at the same time. So let's start together and reimagine education together and see where we're going to be at the end of this presentation. So our agenda for today, and though it's a short agenda, we're going to have an overview of the current status about the educators, the students, schools, and principals. Reimagine education through distance learning, reimagine education through digital learning, and reimagine education through lifelong learning. So as an overview, and due to the pandemic COVID-19 over the last few months, as you know, all schools, all principals, all educators, all students, and even the parents, the families have demonstrated really incredible willingness, incredible commitment and effort as they responded as quickly as possible to move and to go on with distance learning. And we cannot deny that during this shift, technology has played really a critical role to all educators and students to stay connected in this chain, to continue learning journey online rather than on site. So what is the current status? As we all know, teachers around the world, they have continued the journey in their classes for having virtual classes by integrating a variety of tools and applications. Some educators, they have integrated videos using YouTube, using Microsoft Streams and others. Some others, they have integrated games or they have used different game platforms such as Minecraft. Others, they have integrated educational applications to engage their students, to enhance their classes, such as WooClap, Kahoot, Prezi, and others. And many educators, they have tried different collaboration tools and different communication tools. They have used Microsoft Streams. Some others, they have used Zoom. Some others, they have Google Meet. And they have also tried documentation tools. They have used Google documentations. They have used Office Online documentations. Actually, they have tried their best to help, to support the students, to keep them on the track, and to at least give them the hope that this learning journey will go on whatever challenging they are facing. So all in all, the students were experiencing a new type of learning experience. It's a hybrid learning and flipped classroom. So this is the current status. How we reimagine education starting from this current status, I can see the future of education through three perspectives. I can see it through distance learning. I can reimagine education through the second perspective, digital learning, and I can reimagine education through the third perspective, lifelong learning. Let us together reimagine education through the first perspective, distance learning. I would like to share this quote by Peter Drucker. He's an author, consultant, and educator. He said, universities won't survive. The future is outside the traditional campus, outside the traditional classroom. Distance learning is coming on fast. So let's start from this quote and reimagine the future of education through distance learning. How? By rebuilding campuses to be compatible with distance learning. Accordingly, we are giving the opportunity and the chance for all students to move across rotating campuses, to discover the world while they are studying, to explore different cultures, to learn to accept diversities. So the students are no more in fixed campuses. They are not waiting for a diploma or to finish their master's program. They are experiencing a new type of learning through distance learning, through rotating and having the chance to register in different courses in different campuses. Okay, so now let us reimagine the future of education through the second perspective, digital learning. Again, this is a very nice quote for George Couros. He said, we need to focus more on learning with technology, not learning technology. And here we have to think now how to reimagine the future of education through digital learning. How? Let us see. Reimagine future of education by developing transformation strategies for creating unique digital learning in classrooms. How? Digitized curriculum by integrating different applications. Could be Office Lens, could be Microsoft Suite, maybe Forms, maybe Sway, maybe Word, and others, of course. By developing digital learning platforms, using learning management systems, using learning content management systems, Coursera, maybe LinkedIn for more advanced courses, as well integrating and using digital tools. For example, we have tools for assessments. We have Microsoft Forms for summative assessment. We can have a Flipgrid. We can have Microsoft Stream videos for also for self and peer assessment. So we can reimagine future of education through digital learning as well. The third perspective I would like to share with you is reimagining the future of education through lifelong learning. Another quote for Alvin Toffler. He said, the illiterate of the future are not those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Accordingly, we have altogether reimagined the future of education through lifelong learning by reforming pedagogy to support lifelong learners. We can have or develop new learning approaches, especially project-based learning, game-based learning, inquiry-based learning, and others, by focusing on a student-centered approach and having the educators as facilitators in their classrooms. Also, by developing a 21st century skills. As we know, this is the priority for communication skills, for collaboration skills, for problem solving skills, for innovation, for creativity, for self-determination and self-regulation. Also, we have to develop growth mindset. We have to work on the students to help them, to support them, to change their mentality that once they have their certificates from any university or college, this is the end of education, which is not at all. They have to know and they have to believe in their abilities. They have to believe in their skills and keep motivated for endless and open-ended curriculum. So these are the three perspectives which I have shared with you today to reimagine future of education. As per my recommendations, future teachers and educators should face the students and should face the reality that students need to learn in a flexible and a personalized format. So altogether today, I would highly recommend to reimagine the future of education and have a shared vision to begin straightforward the digital transformation in classrooms, in departments, in divisions, in schools, establish a network of schools, educators, and learners based on hybrid learning with student-centered approach in flipped classroom for lifelong learning. Thank you so much. Hope that my presentation was fruitful, and I would like to wish you all a happy new year and see you with more challenging and interesting topics. Thank you.
Thank you so much for describing today's theme so relevantly with all of us, madam. We appreciate all your efforts and time for enriching us with your experience and knowledge. Next, on behalf of Shree Krishna Educare, I would like to call upon our next keynote speaker, Dr. Shama Hussain from Oman, to express her viewpoint on today's theme. Dr. Shama Hussain from Oman is a chairman at National Institute of Skills Training. She is a soft skill trainer, leadership trainer at UK. She is also a parenting coach and emotional intelligence coach. Handing over dice to you, madam.
Please unmute your mic, Shama ma'am.
I'm extremely sorry. Yes. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for your valuable time. Time is the only gift that we can give to everyone as it doesn't come back to us. It's a valuable gift. So with lots of gratitude, I have a question to each and everyone over here. The question is, are you intelligent? Are you intelligent? Is there anybody in this panel who is ready to claim that he is intelligent?
Sure.
Yes. So
sure.
We are claiming that we are intelligent on some basis. It can be our professionalism. It can be our, for example, I'll give you one point. Obama or Osama? Whom do you like?
Obama.
Most of them opt for Obama. Why not Osama?
Because of the work that he has done, what he has given to the society, that matters. So that ways.
So exactly right. Shall I tell you here? Obama is also intelligent. He is also well educated. He is competing with America, the most powerful country of the world. That means he's very intelligent, right? Obama is intelligent in his own way. Osama is also intelligent in his own way. Osama is competing with America. That means he is so competent. He's intelligent. So why are we telling that Osama is not intelligent?
Because he was destructive.
Because that means what? Education, till now we were talking about digital branding. We were talking about only online learning. We were talking about flipped education. But now when I asked you who is intelligent, all of you are not taking Osama. Even though he is the only person who has fought against America, who has ruined September 11th. The whole world is remembering now. He has done such a history.
Hi, ma'am.
We are not calling him intelligent. That means our intelligent definition differs.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I guess lacked wisdom. He lacked wisdom, I guess. He might be very strong in his head, but somehow he was not so strong in his wisdom, I guess.
That's what.
And
IQ
compassion.
plus EQ.
Humanity.
EQ, yeah.
Yes.
Hi, ma'am. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Shama ma'am, please go ahead with your presentation as we have a very short time of, we have to verify.
Education is something that is preparing us for the unseen world. Education is something that is preparing us for the unseen world, and we are hijacked now in this century with lots of disparities. Our disparities are heightened due to this corona. As Newton's first law says, an object will remain stationary until and unless an external force is applied. So this corona is acting as an external force to create a transformation, a great transformation in education now. So we are completely transformed with the digital literacy as a weapon that is helping us to inbuild our foundation for the future education, which is going to be landed on uncharted territory. So we need to prepare ourselves, our future generation in such a way that we can purely claim that IQ
முடியாதுடா முடியாது பார்த்தேன் நான் ரொம்ப டைட்டா இருக்கு பெருசு அது வந்து அங்கேருந்து ஃபுட் வந்த வண்டி
we can purely claim that IQ plus EQ will be a success story for each and everyone. In coming generation, homeworks will be given first, and afterwards, the lessons will be taught. Instead of asking the students, please remember this stuff and prepare for the exams, they will be asked, these are the problems, try to solve them. Creativity, communication, collaborations, everything will be on the way. Everything will be hijacked by the computer systems. The work that our educators are doing right now will be hijacked by the computer system, except intuition and creativity. except intuition and creativity, which only human can offer. So we need to prepare our generation for, in addition to holograms, in addition to digital literacy, in addition to all the digital softwares, digital network, digital promotions, we need to prepare human being as a human touch. We need to provide such an education where we are able to increase the criticism management. We are able to reinforce growth mindset among the children who are going to suffer afterwards after inculcating such a valuable education, not able to survive in the society because of lack of this. Nowadays, children are lacking in gratitude, lacking in appreciation. If a person is getting successful, the other person is not able to tell that I'm inspired by your success. The day a person is able to tell that I'm inspired by your success, this is real education that we are imparting among the children, among each and everyone. We will empower them. The leaders are not those who will just have a power with them. Leaders are those who can empower others in their life. As educators, we need to empower. We need to empower each and every person in their life for a wonderful education. Education in 360 degrees, preparing the people, preparing the children for their valuable life in their foundation stages. National education policy has done its best, is going to prepare, coming up with lots of skills, like a pizza. You know, the pizza everybody likes, right? The base of the pizza, can imagine, the base of the pizza, on that, you are going to have lots of toppings. Mozzarella, cheese, pepperoni, whatever, chicken, this all. Nobody likes pizza base. Everybody likes what are the toppings that you have. Because of the toppings only, we are bribed to have that pizza. So we are also like that. Our future, our education future should have those wonderful toppings in the form of the blend of technology, blend of human interactions, blend of EQ and IQ, everything. Then only we will be driving a car with license, driving a car of life with license, where we will not be caught by anybody. We will be not caught by anybody, and we will be successful in our life. I just want to end up by saying that CEOs of the companies are hired by IQ, but fired because of lack of EQ. Communication, collaboration, how you're communicating, how you're contacting, how you're appreciating, how you're presenting yourself. This is what our education should teach us. Each and every modules of our life should be planned for a successful foundation as a pillar of our life. So with this positive note, let me end up wishing each and everyone a very happy Christmas and very happy New Year. Let's have a positive vibes and let's welcome a new year with a wonderful life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, madam, for motivating all the participants here on this forum by giving such mouth-watering examples. If you're working on something that you really care about, then you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. This is what our next jury member personality speaks about. So, dear friends, here we have our next jury panel member, Mr. Archit Bhatt, an amazing, inspiring, and motivating personality who is the Managing Director at Shree Tripada Education Trust, Creative Managing Director at Tripada Group, MD at Tripada Multicourse Private Limited in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. We welcome you wholeheartedly, sir, on this forum and would request you to do the announcement of next category of awards for preschool and schools. Handing over dice to you, sir.
Thank you, Anju. Good evening to everyone present here. Hope I am audible. With a quick award, let me start with the best teacher having excellence in English language pedagogy wise is Miss S. Anthony from TK Senior Secondary Public School, Tamil Nadu. Congratulations, ma'am. Am I supposed to go on or am I supposed to wait?
I'll just speak about the awardee Archit sir.
Thank you.
Okay. So S. Antoniorini, working as a teacher at TKS Senior Secondary Public School in Tamil Nadu, is having profound knowledge of English language and ability to teach the language for all sorts of students. Excellent communication and written skills as well ability to explain the text. Congratulations to you, madam. Over to you, sir.
Best teacher in imparting conceptual knowledge, Dr. Meha Devrani from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations, ma'am, to you.
Dr. Meha Devrani, an innovative and knowledgeable professional having 14 years of experience in research, teaching, employed differentiated teaching methods, incorporating audio and visual activities to address all learning styles, provide individualized instruction to keep all students at expected skill level. Congratulations to you, madam.
Thank you so much. Best teacher in promoting kinesthetic learning, Mrs. Selja Chaube from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Shelja Chaube, as in teaching, she is conducting activities and games to help children to learn letters and distinguish shapes, sounds, and colors. By her innovative teaching techniques, children are developing their social, emotional, and cognitive skills. Congratulations to you, madam.
Best teacher in designing eco-friendly activities, Ms. Shabana Sharma from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much for this appreciation, sir. Heartfelt gratitude.
Best teacher having excellence in teaching English language, Ms. Kavita Upadhyay from Joy Senior Secondary School, Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Ms. Kavita Upadhyay, working for Joy Senior Secondary School, Jabalpur, is a teacher having quality to create the condition for students to manage their own learning processes and learn collaboratively with their peer in order to become more independent learners. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Best teacher for activity-based learning, Ms. Bharti Shetty from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations to you.
Bharti Shetty, working for Dev Samaj Modern School, New Delhi. During activity-based teaching, her main focus is on the child, or we can say that it is one of the child-centered approach. She also develops self-learning skills among the learners and allow a child to study according to his or her skills. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Best teacher having excellence in creating innovation for early childhood learning. The award goes to Mr. Rishabh Sahu from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Rishabh Sahu sir is having a right temperament, patience, creativity, sensitivity, communication skills, and ability to connect with children. Congratulations to you, sir.
Best teacher for excellence in teaching political science. The award goes to Mr. Rakesh Verma from Birla Public School, Doha. Congratulations to you, sir.
Mr. Rakesh Verma, working for Birla Public School of Doha. He is a senior secondary class 11th and 12th teacher of political science and in charge of various school committees in Birla's Public School of Doha, Qatar. Congratulations to you, sir.
Best teacher for excellence in teaching physics. The award goes to Miss Azra Jamal from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations, ma'am.
Azra Jamal, working for Dev Samaj Modern School as PGT Physics. She makes physics fun and accessible through analogies plucked from daily life. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Best teacher for excellence in teaching physical education. And the award goes to Mr. Kamaljit Singh from HG International School, Labu Road, Siroi, Rajasthan. Congratulations to you.
Mr. Kamaljit Singh, sports HOD of basketball coach and PGT teacher of physical education at HG International School, Abu Road of Rajasthan. He inspires and serves as a role model to children in achieving fitness and good health. Congratulations to you, sir.
Best teacher having excellence in creating learning environment in the classroom. And the award goes to Ms. Taranjit Kaur from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Taranjit Kaur, as an effective teacher, sets high standards for students. She also articulates clear goals. She creates learning tasks appropriate to the student's level of understanding. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Best preschool educator having excellence in creating child-friendly environment in the classroom. And the award goes to Ms. Shivangi Thakur from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Shivangi Thakur, working for Mascot Public School, MP. She is creating an environment that is conducive to learning and maximizing students' social and academic growth. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
And this award is something very great because listening skills and enhancing that excellence is a part of our Indian curriculum which is missing. And the one who gets this award, Best Teacher having excellence in enhancing listening skill, goes to Miss Kezia Vijay Kumar from Little Flower High School, Hyderabad, Telangana. Congratulations, ma'am. You have done a wonderful job.
Kezia Vijay Kumar, she is having 28 years of teaching experience in Little Flower High School. She is very friendly and approachable to students. She considers teaching as a vocation. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Best Teacher having excellence in teaching English at high school. The award goes to Miss Gayatri Pardasani from the Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations, ma'am.
Gayatri Pardarsani, working for Dev Samaj Modern School as a TGT English. She is playing the role of a language facilitator of learning. She also designed projects that offer multifaceted learning opportunities. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations once more to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Best School Teacher for Joyful Pedagogy and Experiential Learning. And the award goes to Mr. Sher Sin from Excelsior Academy, South Africa. Congratulations, sir.
Mr. Seshin Naikar, working at Excelsior Academy, Durban, South Africa. He was also selected in top 100 nominees at South African Young Ambassadors in Education for year 2020. He is a PhD of Education Management final year student. Congratulations to you, sir.
Congratulations, Mr. Naikar, once again to you. You are the youngest one to receive this award.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Great honor indeed.
Yeah, all
Thank
the
you.
best. The best teacher having maximum stability in the school. And the award goes to Miss Richa Mohan from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Richa Mohan,
Thank you
ma'am,
so
is
much, everybody.
Richa Mohan, ma'am, is working for Dev Samaj Modern School, the most committed middle school teacher teaching in the same institution for more than 25 years. She is passionate about bringing science lessons to life with real world application through learning by doing technique. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Dear
Thank you, ma'am.
participants, I am going too fast. The reason is that I have been assigned to announce almost 40 awards, and it's almost we are passing on the time. So I am sorry that I am going too fast for this. The next award is in the best preschool having excellence in teaching with audiovisual techniques. And this is what is important. And the award goes to Miss Meghna Sahu from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Meghna Sahu, ma'am, is working for Mascot Public School, Sagar MP, believes that knowledge is power. It's aimed to give quality education with modern technique to develop self-confidence, personality of students, and disciplined students to effectively deal with the challenges of the day-to-day life. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Miss Sahu, keep going, keep doing it. Congratulations. The next category, best teacher having excellence in facilitating art integrated learning. And the award goes to Miss Amisha Arora from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations once more to you.
Amisha Arora, ma'am, is working for Dev Samaj Modern School as PGT. She is felicitating students with art integrated learning and experiential learning, which provides an equitable learning environment for all learners through their own assess points. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
And I should also congratulate Dev Samaj Modern School principal. The principal of Dev Samaj School Modern School is doing good, so that so many awards are being announced to them. Once again, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Congratulations. Best teacher having excellence in developing a teaching persona goes to Miss Deepa Panakkai from St. Francis Institute of Technology, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Congratulations to you.
Ms. Deepa Panakkal, currently working with St. Francis Institute of Technology, Mumbai, a TEDx speaker with excellent communication skills and empathic approach, recognized by All India Council of Technical Education as a trainer for universal human values. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Congratulations, Ms. Panakkal, once more. The next award, Best Early Childhood Educator for Innovative Curriculum Practices, and the award goes to Miss Sister Venkata Bharti from Edify School, Tirupati. Congratulations to you.
Sister Venkata Bharati, working for Edify School, Tirupati, an early childhood educator working since 10 years for pre-kid, and strongly believes in and have been implementing innovative and various types of learning styles and strategies for kids. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Congratulations.
The next award for Best Teacher having excellence in co-curricular activities, and the award goes to Miss Avantika Pandey from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations to you.
Ms. Avantika Pandey, working for Dev Samaj Modern School, New Delhi. She is a good co-curricular activity facilitator. She is creating activities for kids like participation in game, debates, music, drama, etc., helping in achieving the overall functioning of education. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Designing assessments is supposed to be the best part of the education curriculum and pedagogy. And getting an award for designing as per age appropriate is a good appreciation. And I would say in this category, we announce Miss Achla Tiwari from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh as the awardee. Congratulations, ma'am.
Mrs. Achla Tiwari is working for Mascot Public School, Sagar MP. She is designing age-appropriate assessments tool that helps students identify their strengths, interests, skills, and knowledge needed to reach their goals for life after high school. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
The next we have best teacher having excellence in pen paper exam planning, and the award goes to Mr. Rupam Mukherjee from Madhusathali Vidyapit, Madhupur. Congratulations to you.
Rupam Mukherjee working from Madhusthali Vidyapit, Madhupur. He is an exam coordinator of ICSE, ISC cum teacher. He is also the in charge of grading cell competition committee and master of ceremony and press release. His work has been recognized by many awards. Congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
The next, best teacher having excellence in preparing engaging lessons, and the award goes to Mrs. Sonal Khanna from ST Jain Modern School, Surat, Gujarat. Congratulations to you.
Sonal Khanna is working for SD Jain School, Surat. She is having 15 years of teaching experience in creating creative design learning programs and materials, effective use of technology, especially in today's era of the new norm, pedagogical skills and pastoral care. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Designing age-appropriate online exam model is supposed to be a new challenge, and in that, if someone gets the award, it's considered to be the best. And here, the one who receives the award is Miss Ayushi Bhardwaj from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Ayushi Bharadwaj is working for Mascot Public School, MP, an innovative and knowledgeable professional newly entered in teaching field. She is proficient in designing age-appropriate online exam model. She is equally good in using IT tools too. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Best teacher having excellence in enhancing reading skills, and the award goes to Miss Anupam Mehta from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations.
Madam Anupam Mehta is hearing stories in the easiest way to get students interested in reading. Whether it is the magic of a fiction story or interesting new facts, reading opens the door to information. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. I am very glad to be part of this event, and I am feeling amazingly special today. Thank you, Shree Krishna Educare.
The next award, Best Teacher having excellence in pedagogy of computer science, and the award goes to Miss S. Sumitra from TK Senior Secondary Public School, Tamil Nadu. Congratulations.
Mrs. Sumitra is having profound knowledge of computer science, developing online academic program and events for students. Presently, she is working as a teacher at TKS Senior Secondary Public School, Theni. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
And the next award is Best Teacher having excellence in imparting critical thinking skills to increase students' performance. And the award goes to Miss Paramjit Karira from the Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations.
Madam Paramjit Karira, working for Dev Samaj Modern School, New Delhi, is helping students to effectively identify, analyze, and evaluate content or skills. In this process, the students will discover and present convincing reasons in support of their answers or thinking. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Keep going on. The next award, Emerging Academic Coordinator of the Year 2020. And the award goes to Mrs. Firdaus Khan from MM Regional Higher Secondary School. Congratulations to you, ma'am. It is from Madhya Pradesh, Sagar.
Madam Firdaus Khan is working from MM Regional Higher Secondary School, MP, as an academic coordinator. She is inspiring students to make connections to real-world scenarios. She is connecting school syllabus with real-world scenarios. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, so much.
The next award, Best Teacher having in creating child environment awards to Ms. Manit Kaur, Dev Samaj Modern Delhi. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Madam Manpreet Kaur is working for Dev Samaj Modern School, Nehru Nagar in Delhi. The learning environment dramatically affects the learning outcomes of students. Madam is creating child-friendly environment in the classroom to impart true knowledge to the subject. Congratulations to you, madam.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
The next category, best teacher having excellence in promoting artificial intelligence. And the award goes to Miss Shalu Sharma from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Madam Shalu Sharma, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Hope the connectivity is perfectly going on because there is a time lapse between the voice and the video. Hope you are able to listen to my voice.
Yeah, sir, you're audible.
The next award, Progressive Academic Year 2020. And the award goes to Mrs. Priya Lokras from Mascot School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Madam Priya Lokras working as the academic coordinator for Mascot Public School, Madhya Pradesh. She is taking care of effective curriculum delivery and learning outcomes. We congratulate you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next category is on best teacher having excellence in online teaching. And the award goes to Miss Nandini from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations to you.
Madam Nandini is working for Dev Samaj Modern School and providing very clear set of expectations to students before they commence their studies. We congratulate you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Manoj sir and ma'am. Thank you so much.
The next category, we have best teacher having excellence in early childhood education. And the award goes to Mrs. Vempati Rajeshwari from Springdale Public School.
Madam Vempati is working for Springdale Public School, Tirupati as an academic coordinator and teacher at preschool wing. She is imparting teachers training for phonics, designing syllabus and curriculum for kindergarten kids. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Ms. Rajeshwari, we congratulate you. The next category is best primary teacher having excellence in effective student engagement planning.
Thank you so much.
And the award goes to Miss Shriya Soni from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Shriya Soni ma'am is working for Mascot Public School in MP and is helping children to recognize letters and the sounds that they make through creative methods. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
The next award goes for the category of best teacher having excellence in creating child-friendly activities. And the award goes to Miss Taranjit Kaur from the Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi.
Madam Kaur is working for Dev Samaj Modern School in Delhi and she is proficient in developing new lessons and activities to expand learning opportunities. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir.
The next award is on Best Assistant Professor having excellence in higher education. And the award goes to Dr. Rishikasha Kakankar from Zeal College of Engineering and Research, Pune, Maharashtra. Congratulations to you.
Dr. Rishikasha sir has done Doctor of Philosophy in Finance and having rich experience of teaching in higher education. Congratulations to you, sir.
Well, moving on to the awards, next is Best Teacher having excellence in enhancing writing skills. And the award goes to Mrs. Neetu Sonkar from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you.
Madam Neetu Singh is working for Mascot Public School and writing equips students with communication and thinking skill. She is giving innovative writing practice to students for becoming a better writer. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Moving forward to the next category of the award, Best Teacher Having Excellence in Imparting Life Skills Based Education. And the award goes to Miss Amita Taksali from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Madam is
Thank
an
you.
educator. She allows students to apply the knowledge they acquire in school to real world problems. मेरी screen बंद हो गई है.
Moving on to the next award. The category Best Teacher Having Excellence in Teaching Accountancy. And the award goes to Mr. Safiq Khan from Delhi Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you, Mr. Khan.
Sir is
Thank you,
giving
sir.
case study based
you,
education
ma'am.
to help students grasp how the information they glean from textbook or lectures applies to real world setting. Congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Moving on to the next award. Best Teacher Having Excellence in Imparting Theme-Based Education. And the award goes to Mr. Reema Khanna from Dev Samaj Modern School, Delhi. Congratulations, Mr. Khanna.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
sorry, Mrs. Khanna. It's been misspelled here in the Excel sheet, so it was my mistake. Congratulations once more.
Thank you so much, sir.
Miss Reema Khanna is working for Dev Samaj Modern School of Delhi. She is having rich 25 years of experience teaching English and social science. She enjoys working with children and like to encourage creative expression. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, moving on to the next award, which is very important because they are the left ones, because the society need to take a special care about them, is Best Teacher Having Excellence in Teaching Children with Special Needs. And I appreciate the one who wins. And the winner is Mr. Virendra Tiwari from Mascot Public School, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations to you, sir.
Virendra sir is working for Mascot Public School of MP. He is providing oral instructions for students with reading disabilities. He is also encouraging cooperative learning activities. Congratulations to you, sir.
Moving on to the Best Teacher Having Excellence in Imparting Experiential Learning in Science. And the award goes to Ms. Sikha Prasad from Hari Vidya Bhavan Senior Secondary School. Congratulations to you.
Madam Shikha Prasad is working as science teacher for Hari Vidya Bhavan Senior Secondary School. She invites students of varying abilities to work together on a specific project on towards a common goal. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
We are towards the ending of the award announcements, and the next category is Best Teacher Having Excellence in Teaching Commerce. And the award goes to Miss Dimple Dogra from Hari Vidya Bhavan Senior Secondary School. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Madam Dimple Dogra is working as commerce teacher of Hari Vidya Bhavan Senior Secondary School. She is using lecture, discussion, role play, seminar, supervised as well as independent study project method, field trip, etc. while education. Thank you so much, ma'am, and congratulations.
Moving ahead for the Best Teacher Having Excellence in Designing Age-Appropriate Curriculum and Assessment. And the award goes to Miss Nancy Nigam for Hari Vidya Bhavan Senior Secondary School.
Madam Nancy Nigam.
Congratulations to you, Miss Nigam.
Madam is designing age-appropriate curriculum and assessment for all level of students. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir and ma'am.
Moving ahead to the award in this category. The Best Excellence in National Language. And the award goes to Dr. Manju from Hari Vidya.
Dr. Manju Dang, working as Hindi teacher for Hari Vidya Bhavan Senior Secondary School. She is using different methods of teaching in Hindi and teaching aids. Congratulations to you as well, ma'am.
धन्यवाद सर, धन्यवाद मैम.
After announcing all awards and all, I heartily congratulate all the participants, those who had been awarded, and those who have not been awarded, I would request them to keep going, keep moving, so that we meet you in the next education Shree Krishna Educare EduX Award conference, which would be physically held in the next year. And I wish everywhere on the platform, digital platform, a warm welcome of 2021. And Kush and Sapna, you are great. You have done a great job for the learner fraternity, which were missed out in the whole year. And I think it was almost from February end. I mean, in the March, we had a lockdown. It's almost a year now that the education is supposed to be the most left out in the society, thanks to the digital platform, which is able to connect everyone. Thanks again. Thanks to everyone. And I'm very much obliged to be a part of this EduX Award conference. Thank you.
I wholeheartedly appreciate the efforts you made today, sir. You had clearly researched the participants, their focus area, achievements, contribution, and many more other criteria before coming to the final decision of yours. We all can felt that yours was a voice of sanity in the midst, open, emotional, and divisive judgment. I wish that more people would try to see all sides of an inspiring personality like you, sir, that come up as a complimentary for all of us. Thanks again, sir. Competing at the highest level is not about winning. It's about preparation, courage, understanding, and nurturing your people and heart. Winning is the result. This is what our co-host, co-partner, supporter MD of Shree Krishna Educare, Ms. Sapna Tamrakar, speaks often about. She is the core person behind the whole event, from planning to its execution. Without your efforts, this event could have not been possible, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving this platform to everyone, where not only the winners were felicitated, but all the participants were motivated too by listening to the various speakers and jury members' advice. Ms. Sapna started her career in the field of education in a reputed school as a student counselor and human resource head. She later picked up a job of postgraduate teacher, and due to her excellent teaching and management skill, she was elevated to the post of principal. Sapna ma'am is presently the managing director of Shree Krishna Educare, a company which provides academic guidance, support, and solution for school management. The CBSE has recognized her as a certified master trainer for classroom management and certified teacher for inclusive education. As an NGO worker, she works towards girl-child safety in schools and for addressing the issues of exploitation of females at workplace. So I would like to end up by today's ceremony by requesting Ms. Sapna ma'am to give a vote of thanks to everyone. Over to you, ma'am.
Much, Anju ma'am. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the entire event, and believe me, I learned a lot from today's event. Saying thanks, simple thanks. It's a very small way to express my gratitude and my feelings towards the contribution of in the field of education. But as it's a formality, yes, we need to wind up the event. Though it was really a learning and sharing platform for everyone. It's time to say goodbye. Though it was a very fruitful discussion was going on, but as good things comes with the life, so it's a ceremony. It's a conference. So we need to say thank you so much all the members, those who have participated in that. They were there in the present a token of appreciation and a token of love from Shree Krishna Educare for their vision. I would like to thank Evangela ma'am to represent Greece as a guest who graced the event as a special guest. Again, thanks to Mr. Rajabhai Pathak ji. Thank you so much to grace the event as the special guest. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Madhukar Narayan ji to be the part of jury member and contribute to select the true educators. I would also express my thanks to Professor Dr. Sinha ji. He was a jury member and he really contributed a lot. And next, a very special personality in education, Dr. Manoj Madanji. He was always, he has contributed a lot to select correct personalities for the people, those who are actually contributing a lot in the field of school education. Mr. Archit Bhattji, thank you so much to be the part of our panel and to guide, support us to felicitate true educators of this school domain. We had Dr. Lawrence, thank you so much, sir, to represent USA in the conference. Special thanks to Dr. Bhatt to represent UAE in the international conference. Mr. Manoj Kumar Mahajanji, thank you so much to represent Nepal at international conference. Ms. Prabha ma'am, thank you so much to represent Mauritius at international platform. Ms. Farah Rustam, thank you so much ma'am to be the part of this international conference and representing Lebanon. Ms. Petty ma'am, thank you so much. Patricia ma'am, thank you so much to be the part of this international event and to make this event a true learning event for each and everybody and representing your country. Thank you so much. We really learned a lot about Peru the moment we come to know the connection. Thank you so much to be a part of this. Last but not the least, I would like to say thanks to everyone who was a part of this event, who has helped us directly or indirectly. Thank you so much once again for giving your valuable time and support. Though we have committed till 7 o'clock, it's already 7:45. So thank you so much to be still with us and to make this event grand success. Once again, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing the vision of an integrated community and for being so incredibly supportive to all of us. As we celebrate the end of this award ceremony and this year too, it is good to remember that there is no true ending, but just a new beginning. It is always important to know when someone has reached its end, then it's called a new beginning of that era, as there is no real ending. With this, I would just say good night, adab arze, shaba khair. Have a blissful new year ahead. Thank you so much.
Good night to everyone. Good night. And wish you a happy new year to everyone.
Thank you.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Good night.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Good night and happy new year to all.
Happy New Year to everyone.
And Happy New Year to
Happy
everyone.
New Year to all, and thank you so much.
I just wanted to announce one more thing.
Very much.
We had Miss Namita with us.
Well, here it's morning.
We'll be sharing her nominations as well as award on social media. So kindly do like and support her. Continue in the field of education to work immense. You know, she is actually doing very good job. So I'll just share her profile on Facebook. Please do like, share, and encourage her to continue with the great work in the field of school education. Miss Namita. Once again, thank you so much, everybody, and wish you all a very happy new year in advance from Shree Krishna Educare.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
And happy new year to all.
Thank you all.
Work for the society. Please stay in touch with us. keep
We all
guiding us.
have a very safe year next year.
Yes, ma'am. For sure, ma'am. The best wishes.
Thank you, Swapna madam. Swapna ma'am, thank you so much.
I would like to say
Thank you to
something.
both of you for conducting it so well.
And on top of all, thank you.
Miss Patricia want to share something?
Yes,
Yeah, please.
please.
Yes,
May
ma'am.
I? Okay. You know that this year was very hard for all of us. So, for the next year, my wishes are that all of us, we can have mainly health and to be joined by family, that we can all together and this pandemic can disappear. That's are my wishes for all of you. To be that you can get joy. Well, those are my wishes for the next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sapna ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll conclude this award ceremony.
We wish to congratulate each and every educator, those who have received some of the other awards, and their work has been recognized. And recognition is one thing which everybody they seeks for. Even we at this age, we seek for some of the other appreciation. So this event was just to appreciate and motivate teaching professionals to continue with their great work in the field of education. I hope the event was reasonably okay, and we tried to manage everything. If we have done something or the other mistakes, please feel free to give your valuable feedbacks. And we are still learners. I strongly believe that I'm a learner, and the moment I'll stop learning, I think that would be the last day. So keep guiding us. Please give your valuable suggestions, feedbacks, and guidance. We strongly believe in working together, and if somebody is saying anything which is an area of improvement for us, so I think they are the best person in the world for us. So thank you so much to be a part of this event. If we have done some of the other mistakes, please kindly excuse and guide us for the further betterment in the next event. So much, everyone. All the
Thank you, Ms. Sapna. Thank you for the honor. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Kush. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Both of you, great.
Thank you so much. All the participants, they'll receive their certificate of award in the digital format in their registered email address by tomorrow before 11 o'clock. So you'll be receiving that. The participation certificate of all the speakers, jury members will also be shared as a token of love for their contribution and their to host this event. So we'll definitely gonna express our views on social media as well. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
everyone.
much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
For
Thank you,
giving us
sir.
recognition. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It has been a great.
Respected
Thank
Manoj,
you,
sir.
everybody.
Hip, hip,
Manoj
hooray.
sir, thank you so much. Lots of gratitude, Manoj sir.
Yes, sir.
Special thanks to Manoj
Thank
sir,
you, sir.
who is always there to guide and support us. Even naturally, he is there.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Respected
you, Sapna
teacher,
ma'am.
sir. Manoj sir is a
Welcome.
player.
Very beautiful. His poetry.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lovely.
Thank you so much.
Lovely. Master of poetry.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thanks, Miss
Don't feel
Khadija.
like going.
Thank you so much, sir.
And I really hope this is not the end. This is the beginning.
Yes, this is the beginning.
Yes,
This is the beginning.
totally agree.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Andra
everyone.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
sir. Thank you, sir.